Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone had a good day today. And I'm sorry I didn't get to do this earlier, but hey, we're doing it now, so that's the most important thing. Welcome to my channel, Bougie Gang. Welcome back, welcome back. If you're new here, this is Bougie Gang. We do reactions, reviews, and commentary. Thank you to AC. You know who you are. Thank you. I appreciate you. Someone just dropped something into my Cash App. You're a real one. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for looking out. Thank you for contributing and tipping your hostess. I so appreciate that. Sis loves a good tip. So thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome. And because of that, let me see what I can do because I love Bougie Gang so much. If you want to drop a comment and you are not a member, there's options. Don't forget, there's always options. You can go over to Facebook to Love Lies Lace Fronts and drop a comment that way. You also can send it through a sticker or super chat. And let me see. It's gifting time. So let's see. Let me see what I can do for Bougie Gang. Oh gosh. And also don't forget, guys, we have a fun poll. So where's Ponytail, guys? First of all, Ponytail is in the video that we're going to be reacting to today. That's number one. Number two, Ponytail has been missing in action for a little minute, right? Ponytail was talking that mess Super Bowl weekend. I'm not sure what that was all about. I don't know if she was trying to save face. I don't know if she was trying to do damage control. You know, ma'am is very much giving a little bit of everything. So we don't really know what was up with that. But ma'am has been missing in action from the YouTube streets. And at the end of the day, we know that Nesto in this call, was it this one? No, excuse me. Okay, this call was interesting too. But if you guys have membership over at Phone Calls from Prison, then you already know what I'm going to talk about. Let's talk about that real quick. But first, let me do this. Okay, hopefully I can get 10 people from out the bushes because it's members and mods, right? And if you're not a member, you're not a mod, you're going to have to be in the bushes. So let me get things rolling. And I just gifted 10 memberships, guys. Charisse Marie, you have been gifted. And it's really by Bougie Gang because I used my what I call my internet play money fund, which is my Cash App, and my Cash App gets loaded up by you guys. So really and truly, you guys paid for it. So I put that right out on my from us to you. Charisse, you've been gifted. Deborah Hall, you've been gifted. Winter Blue, you've been gifted. Petty Patty is already a member. Brenda Taylor, Kim Foltz, MD, been gifted. You get a membership. You get a membership. No, I'm just kidding. Monique, you get a membership. Wowzers, you get a membership. Salty as fuck. Got a membership on today. And Salidia, is it Slidia? Is that what it is? Slidia one? Girl, you got gifted by me and Bougie Gang. Okay. You guys got gifted. All right. So welcome, 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 everybody. Um, okay. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoy your gifted membership, you have options. You can let it run out, or you can go ahead and make things official and join when your 30 days is over. And we would love to have you continue because we have a good time. We do member only lives, there's member only content, and all of the things, right? So I hope that you guys enjoy. Oh, thank you so much, Rain. You're so sweet. Thank you. Look at that. Won't he do it? Okay. Thank you, Rain. Thank you, Boo Boo. Guys, where's Ponytail? Ponytail is always talking the most. Ponytail was over there telling Dion what he needed to do, a whole grown man, which needs to stop. Okay. All right. And she's always telling Nesto he looks old, and she's mad because people were talking about she got bullet holes, and that she don't have no money. And I love it when she says bullet holes, and sis got poopy pants. Sis is a mess. Okay. But we're doing a poll today. 324 of you have already voted. That's crazy. Okay. Did you look? Yesterday was Super Tuesday. So was this? Wait, hold on a second. It was a primary election yesterday, guys. Did you vote? Did you? Okay. Where's Ponytail, guys? Where's Ponytail? Okay. Is she working a 9 to 5? What do you think? Is she working a 9 to 5? Because she got to get those coins, guys. Sis is broke. Okay. She can't get her man out of jail. Is she in bed with egg on her face? Is she in bed and egg on her face? Is she on her way to Cobb Visitor Center? Nikisha W. Girl, made it official. Welcome, sis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is she on the phone with Nesto? Okay. You guys vote. Right now, the results are pretty much, I would say, there's a little bit of a tie. Girl, she got poopy pants. Okay. Sis got to run to the bathroom as soon as she eats something. Somebody is saying all of the above. Okay. Right now, these are the results. We'll check back in periodically. But right now, number 4 is working a 9 to 5. We know sis lazy. Sis, and that's just our opinion, and we have a right to it. You can't sue us because we have a POV. Okay. Okay. 10% says 9 to 5. She's trying to get her man's bail up. 27% of you say on her way to the visitor center. Okay. 31% of you said egg on her face and laying in that bed of hers. Okay. And the number 1 answer so far is on the phone with Nesto. Now, if there's one of those that I can believe, girl, that is probably number 1 for me, because ma'am stays on that damn phone. She stays on the phone. They talk all the time. They have nothing better to do. And she probably could have had the money if she would have stayed off that damn phone. Okay, yes, I said poopy pants. I said it. Why do I need to be nice? She's not nice. She's not nice. Why do I have to be nice? Nice for what? Okay, that's what I got to say. Nice for what? Okay? I don't play that. Honey, let me tell you something. Nice for what? Okay, nice to who? Okay? You guys caught me on the right day. Okay. All right. So yes, I was saying, if you have the membership at Phone Calls from Prison, you already know what I'm getting ready to talk about. It was a short call. Maybe they'll put it out. I don't know if they'll put it out or not. Sometimes when they put stuff in members only, it's because it's just a little too much. So I'm going to listen to it again, and I'm going to take good notes, and I will report back and let you guys know like what it is. But you really need to hear it. Of course, what I'll say, even if I tell you line by line, it's still not going to do it justice. But at the end of the day, Nesto wants his lawsuit attorney again. Okay. And he wants to get on it right away, Monday. Okay. We need to get on that on Monday. It's always Monday. It's always Monday or tomorrow. What day is Nesto going to get into doing whatever he needs to get done? Either tomorrow or on Monday. Okay. And if he can't read something, I don't have my glasses. Okay. He can't, because I don't have my glasses. I'm going to get to it on Monday. We gotta get right on that tomorrow. Okay. Now he wants his lawsuit attorney because it's them damn bloggers. And they're so malicious. They're malicious. They're messy on purpose. They're so messy. They're so messy. Oh my God. and we're gonna go. We don't like what they're saying, so we're gonna try to run through and get all of their bags. Okay. Someone just dropped me. I think someone dropped me a Cash App. Thank you. Thank you. And you know who you are. Thank you so much. Um, she said messy on purpose. She said even the comment section, they're responsible for the comments. Look, what? This is a freedom of speech platform, dodos, okay? People can say what they want as long as they're not lying. At the end of the day, you have to prove that something is malicious. And look, people, I don't know, look, girl, poopy pants. Sis got pee pee, okay? And it's not pee pee pants, it's poo poo pants. It's poopy pants, okay? Oh, because they said she had a PPP loan, so so PP poopy pants, okay? No, she doesn't have it's just the colon, right? Anyway, ma'am is ridiculous, all right? But she says she wants to sue the bloggers. She wants to get to the comment section. How is she going to figure out who none your business is? If you can tell me who none your business is, I'm going to be laughing. Flawless. I mean, look at this. That's why I tell y'all all the time, just because you see a name, that doesn't mean anything. Their name could be damn Nicole Schwartz Jackson. Just because it says Lovejoy, that doesn't mean that's Lovejoy Smith. That could be um Francine Rodriguez Kent. We don't know who anybody is. Just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because it's a name doesn't mean anything. That could still be code name Sunshine, okay? All right, but I've told y'all since day one, don't use your good government out here, but you all do what you want to do. Don't use, I would just advise governments, girl, bye. Because there's crazy people out here that want to try to take your coins because they don't know how to make them any other way. All they do, there's people out here, I'm not saying any names, but there are people out here that all they know how to do is try to snatch bags and create diversions to try to separate you from your money rather than go out and work for it. So they just want to find opportunities to be thievery. Okay. They want to be thieves. Okay. Let me see. We have some milestones, guys. Lovejoy dropped a 3-month member milestone that she has been supporting this channel, and we appreciate that so much. Okay, poopy pants ponytail, yes, Sagittarius vibes, bougie and loving it, 1 month supporting. Okay, guys, I think if you click on the dollar sign, you can do, is it the dollar sign? Yeah, it's the dollar sign. I think you can do your membership milestone. Okay. If you do your member milestone, you can drop a message. Okay. So if you're here, you're supporting, I think you get a member milestone. If you are a gifted membership, I don't know if that is the same thing. Girl, Smitty, is it Smitty Slore? Ooh. Okay. Um, and you get emojis when you remember, right? Anyway, ma'am, okay, so let me get back on track so we can get into the video. Number one, the call is Nesto and Sonya talking. He says he needs to get a lawyer because that don't cost nothing. It doesn't cost anything. That is also what you call broke people's conversation, okay? Because sir is broke, he doesn't have money, any of those things. Look at these milestones coming through, okay? He doesn't have any money and he needs to do anything that's free, okay? Retro in my fro, thank you for supporting. Eve has many faces. Thank you for supporting. I love you guys too. We love that you love it here. And the YouTube streets is a great place to be when you find your tribes, right? So thank you so much, guys. So basically he said because it doesn't cost a thing, why not get these lawsuits started because the bloggers are doing way too much. She's like, yes, they're just so messy. They're messy on purpose and they're malicious. They're malicious. Okay. You renewed your gifted membership. Well, thank you, sis. I appreciate that so much. And India, absolutely. Thank you, sis, for supporting. You are amazing. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Soap opera fan. Yes. Come through. Come through. Supporting. Yes. Love TB. Um, so he says, yes, we can do that. It doesn't cost a thing. So let's go ahead and start that on tomorrow or on Monday, right? Um, so they're talking about that what's malicious and that they need to get these people. Someone was saying that he had a gun charge, that he had this charge, that charge, and that was not the truth. Loretta, thank you so much for supporting, sis. Sonia does not have $250. How is she going to come after someone? She's going to try to get somebody who wants to get a third or 40%. If I were a lawyer and some bums came for a frivolous lawsuit, I would make them sign either to 40 or 50%. Because I mean, somebody with at least a little bit of coin, yeah, we'll do the 33 or 30% or something. But yeah, if you've got a total basket case, first of all, they're not even going to take your case. This is the internet. That's number one. And I think, which I never really talked about that gun charge because I knew when I looked into it, it just didn't make sense. And I did my research but mistakes happen, right? And there's a very large blogger, um, who we talked about, the one who put out that Shirley got the raise, that kind of got an attitude with me when I reached out to ask what the source was. And she just said it was a reliable source, but whatever. Sandra Rose. Anyway, but that person was reporting about the gun situation as well. I don't know that they ever did a retraction, but we know here on YouTube Street, several people did make that correction. Anyway, long story short, um, you have to prove it was malicious. Nobody's trying to put charges on you. At the end of the day, you're in a jail where there is someone who has your exact same name. It's an honest mistake. Now, I'm not trying to create a defense for those people who talked about it, but at the end of the day, that would explain that. So you can't say something is malicious that someone says is a mistake, right? And as far as damages to your reputation, I would like to see them prove how it damaged their reputation or potentially influence the fact that you have a laundry list, and I'm quoting Kevin Majeski, the prosecutor, of charges and cases. Okay. How in the world did that do anything? But desperate times cause call for desperate measures. You saved me from depression last summer. Girl, can you believe that? I did. I saved you from depression last summer. Wow. Sis, thank you for saying that. So appreciate that. And it's my honor and my privilege. So thank you very much. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Wait, let me check on something because someone is cooking in the kitchen. Girl, I was like, is my kitchen burning down? Okay. Okay, good. All right. Thank you. Girl, I wasn't sure if my kitchen was burning down. Okay, I had to check. Okay. So she said the bloggers are malicious, the comment sections are out of control. Someone told her that somebody said that prosecutors and whatever are checking comment sections and that you have to police your look, let me tell you something. When you're live streaming court cases, I think there are maybe some stipulations or some like code of conduct or something like that, because why I'd have to give you all of the information on that. I mean, I heard something about that, but sometimes you hear one thing, you hear something else, and I would have to really figure out what I actually heard that is relevant, because sometimes it's some hearsay, and It's a little bit of six, it's six of one, half a dozen of another. So it's a little bit of truth and it's a little bit of opinion. So I don't want to start quoting anything. Nobody, there is so much going on in this world. Nobody has time to police free speech that is happening in comment sections on YouTube. Okay. YouTube has bots and people are still allowed to give opinions in 2024. Okay. So they can come if they want to. I'm not really worried about it because I run my disclaimers. Um, I'm giving all of my opinion and we are reading the facts on the case and we pretty much stick with the videos. I mean, that's why me personally, I stick with the videos. I don't try to make stuff up. I don't try to do anything outside of the realm of opinion, maybe a little bit of speculation, but I really don't know of anyone out here who's just like flat out lying. And that's pretty much, what they would need. Everybody likes to think that they know something. And these two weirdos, Mr. Nesto and Miss Sonya, they know a lot about the legal system because they've been in the legal system. But those of us who have not been in jail, let's just put it like that. Those of us who've never been to jail, yeah, I'm going to just admit maybe you have an edge on me because, yeah, sis, girl, no convictions, nothing. Okay. So I'm gonna take your word for it that you think you know something, but I'm gonna take my word for it that I think I know something too. But yeah, ma'am, and Nesto are trying to comfort bloggers, comment section. Um, Nesto is trying to think that he can get an easy bag. He said that people are gonna settle so quick. He's got to be kidding. Okay, he's out of his mind. Okay. Rakia Malak, thank you so much. KK Bonita, thank you. Nesto thinks his situation is R. Kelly with the release of the jail calls, and it's not. PCFP is definitely legal. PCFP is legal, and any and everyone else who's there's so many jail calls out here online. As far as Suge Knight, the Adelsons, just to name a few. There's so many channels and news channels, all kinds of things. They're just mad. They're mad because people are making money off of this fiasco. Look, let me say it like this because I was thinking of a better way to say it. There are people who have figured out ways to make money and they can't. They are the only ones not making money who want to make some money off of this situation, which I'd be mad too. I'd be mad if people were making money off my name and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I'd be mad. I'd be kind of mad, but that doesn't mean you got a case. We tried to tell her what to do. Low key, I mean, if she would have just listened and copycatted off what people were doing, there's people that got monetized off of this title. Okay. All they had to do was watch other people. And that's what people, there's people right now who sat in the cut. They've sat in the cut long enough that they were, how like when you play double dutch and you stand to the side and you like go, like waiting to get in, then you get in and then you just going. There were enough people sitting on the sidelines that were like, you know what? Let me go ahead and try and get up in here. And they did. And they made a few dollars. Even Sonya made $100. But she doesn't want to work, or she probably has SSD or whatever she has, and she probably can't make that much. But anyway, what else did they talk about? I'm gonna have to watch it again because now I've talked so much I can't even remember what was in the video. But the crux of it at the beginning was pretty funny. I died laughing. Let me see something real quick just to. I'm not even on my right account to look at it. Oh yeah, I am. Um, Let me just refresh my memory real quick. Just a sec. Let me see what you guys are saying. You guys, right now, this is not your imagination. We are in so he was, oh, okay. This is another reason why I think that they're not going to put it up. Nesto was talking possibly about some of his medical condition, and we're not obligated. Like, I'm not his doctor. I'm not anything. So if I heard something medical condition, like, we're not governed under HIPAA. We're not a healthcare organization, and he has no papers signed with us. We're not privy to his medical records or anything like that. But some people do make a choice to say, that's private medical information. So I'm not going to share that. And that's their choice. Phone calls from prison, right? So they were talking about his medical condition and that he went to the psychiatrist. I don't care about talking about it because, girl, but this is behind their paywall. This is in their members and their Patreon. So we'll just talk about it. If you want to see about it, then you need to activate either on Patreon or YouTube, and then you can see it, and then we can just all talk about it. But anyway, they talked about him going to the psychiatrist. He's been going to some counseling, and he's talking about some sort of medical condition. I think Nesto's trying to do whatever he can to get whatever he can. I think that he is not above or below trying to fake, act, do whatever, but he has to know Judge Adams doesn't care. He's trying to claim mental stress. Let me tell you something. I'm sure that people who are in county jail are under stress. So I'm sure there are statistics that show that people who are sitting in jail may have high blood pressure, may have all different kinds of ailments that present themselves because they're sitting incarcerated at the moment, right? So I don't think they need to come with something better. A stressful situation will put your body at stress. This is probably a very common occurrence. So if he thinks he came up with something genius, he better think again, because they talked about the psychiatrist, they talked about his medical condition, they talked about suing, they talked about the bloggers are annoying. They're just mad. I meant from the bloggers speaking on him. Look, so what? People deal with stress all the time. It's not against the law. People talking about you doesn't give you stress. Okay? You listening to people talking about you gives you stress, okay? Try to sue me cuz you're under stress about hearing about the bloggers. My first question to my lawyer would be, ask him why he sat on the phone for 30 minutes times however many face-to-face visits and times however many phone calls that he sat and listened to something that he found stressful, distasteful, or alarming. Can you tell me why, when you had any number of topics to talk about with your mistress, that you chose to talk about something that gives you mental anguish? Are you not opting in at that moment? Are you not able to hang up the phone? Are you not able to ask this person to not bring these topics to you? Also, are you aware that Ponytail half the time was lying to you about what she was actually, the news that she was bringing to you? Were you aware that when people are hyping you up and telling you that you're like the most hated on the YouTube streets? I mean, I don't know that he's the most hated. I don't see people in this chat saying they hate Nesto. I think that there are people who are triggered, and that's your business, not his. Um, I think Nesto brings out some negativity in people because some people feel triggered. They've experienced people like him. They've seen people like him. He reminds them of their uncle, of their dad, of a step parent, of someone that they thought they knew, whoever, whatever. But at the end of the day, people have a right to have their feelings. And at the end of the day, ultimately, this guy wouldn't even be in our line of sight at this moment had he not been arrested on a multitude of charges, right? So Ponytail is the one stressing him out. Thank you very much for saying that. Okay. She is stressing him out. She doesn't listen. He's mad because he's broke and his wife is like, sir, is it not true? Now I sound like a lawyer. Is it not true that you are upset about your wife breaking up with you and saying that you are her estranged husband because of your limited vocabulary and illiteracy? Is it not true that that bothered you very much? Is it not true that you'd rather talk about boobies and booty, but your boo thing wants to talk to you about the bloggers? Isn't that what's really upsetting you? Are you mad? Are you mad because your daughters are coming and talking about you to the prosecutor? But you want to blame. It's like the misplaced anger and fake outrage for me. Nesto exemplifies sinister tactics overtly. Okay. Guys, let me check my kitchen because I feel like there's like smoke or something. Hold on a second, please. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Everything is fine. Audio is fine. I had you guys on hold. Keonce. Okay. Hi, Keonce. Hey, boo boo. Yeah, I had to make sure that my house wasn't burning down. Farah made herself some steakums. She just got home from practice, so and she wanted a snack. Which really dinner. Shirley should be suing them for all the public humiliation. Um, I don't know. Me personally, I even though yes, it's kind of almost like a figure of speech at this moment, but everything is not a lawsuit. You know what I mean? Like everything's not a lawsuit. And girl, big girl, she'll be 13 this summer. It feels like it happened overnight. I just feel like everything isn't a lawsuit. And but yes, I don't know the public humiliation. So the lawsuit to me would be her actually filing for divorce, even though he was not in a position to marry because technically he was already married to Edith and Martha. Edith number one, Martha number two. And I did pull the documents on that. I have everything from Cobb County about the Martha, and I know we saw it on Chronicle Speaks, but I got it also. So we can go through that. One day this week. What is it? It's already Wednesday, if you can believe it. So maybe Saturday. And I know we got to finish Diddy. We got a lot of work to do, guys. No, I know that, but there's a lot of people on YouTube or just in general. Everything is a lawsuit. Um, I definitely think that Shirley could mental distress, all of that, but he's not even worth suing because man is broke, right? But in terms of this conversation, it's like these people want to sue so damn bad, and they don't even have the self awareness of the footprint that they have left out here of all of the misery Like he's upset. Like it's the fake outrage for me that Nesto has the nerve to be upset when he is out here doing the most and embarrassing the hell out of his wife. Okay. Guys, let's get into the video. Um, that way we can maybe do some call-ins and make it not crazy. Um, let me see. Fani Willis gave a live statement. Hold on a second. Hold on. Funny looks cute. Funny looks cute. I know some of you guys don't like her, but you guys know I love her. And let's go to Fani walking out. Fani Willis remarks on qualifying for reelection, weighs in on the disqualification hearing. Let's just hear live from her real quick, and then we're gonna get into what we gonna get into. Okay. Let's see what ma'am had to say as her hair is straightened. Girl, ma'am got a whole. What's going on here?
Talk to you real quick. Yeah. First, let me ask you about qualifying. Tell us what it means to you.
It means everything. I didn't think it would be as exciting, but it turns out the second time is still a charm, and I'm really excited. I've said it before, being the district attorney in Fulton County is the greatest honor of my entire life. I love this community. It's my home. It's where I raise my children.
Okay, let me.
It's where I want to keep safe. I'm honored to serve. I'm honored for just the outpouring of support that I continue to get. And I am so excited to be here again today. I feel giddy.
What's your perspective on the efforts, particularly in the Georgia Senate, by Republicans to reprimand you and to scrutinize you to investigate?
I think it's all just a political quest. I think that people are angry because I'm going to do the right thing and I'm going to stand up for justice, no matter who is the person that may have done wrong in Fulton County. And so they can continue on with their games, and I'm going to continue to do the work of the people.
If you're called before the committee, will you appear?
I will discuss that with my lawyer, and me and my lawyer will make a decision, and whatever decision he advises is best, I'll make.
Did you watch the hearing this morning?
I did not get to see all of it. I had pieces that people were watching, but no, I didn't have time to sit for 3.5 hours. I understand and went and watch. I did not.
What's your message to any prospective challengers who might run against you on the Republican or Democratic side?
I think this is a democracy we live in, right? So people have a right to run for office, but they should come prepared for a fight. They should know that my heart is still in this work. My heart will continue to be in this work, and I intend to be the DA for the next 4 years and 9 months.
Judge McAfee can rule at any moment. Are you feeling confident in your defense of this motion to disqualify the case?
That's where I don't want to comment because it's commenting on an active case, and so I won't comment. But I think we presented the law, and I'm always hopeful that a judge will make a decision that is in line with the law.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Also, Ashley weighed in the Georgia Senate regarding the hearings and what is going on. She came to sit before the Georgia Senate. I was watching a little bit of that. I didn't catch the whole entire thing. And look, what a coincidence, the video that we're going to go watch. Okay. And so that was some interesting stuff. We'll get caught up with all of that at the end of the week. Like we'll just do a hot topics roundup and get caught. She looked great. Did she not? She looked, girl, Fani is not playing. Let Nathan, when Nathan is divorced, and then this trial is over, they can go and be together because maybe they're actually in love. Look, sometimes, look, every romance doesn't start off peaches and cream. Sometimes some of y'all, there's 775 of you right now. Somebody started their relationship ratchet AF. Okay. Some was ratchet AF, and y'all happy and everything and all of the things, and things are good. And okay, all of those things. So everything doesn't always start out perfectly. I don't know. And the judge is going to decide, but we'll see if they end up together or not. I mean, if they don't, that's her business, but Sis's hair looks good. The only one who should feel humiliated is Shirley should feel real humiliated. Just from a standpoint of, even if she was with the shits, I'm going to be honest, even if Shirley was with the shits, I know she didn't plan for everybody at her good job. And I'm talking about us, the community at large, finding out how ratchet ma'am was living. You know what I mean? Like all of us don't live perfect lives. Some of us are living real ratchet and ghetto. And that's your business because most people don't know, especially at your damn job, right? Shirley, everybody knows her business, right? Everybody knows her business, and it's not a wonderful look. So, yes, absolutely. If in fact she feels humiliated, I get it because I would be too, especially if I was out here just like Fani. Fani clearly wasn't living perfect. And, people, question her way of doing things, her way of paying bills, her renting an apartment from a friend, and how she does business and how she likes to use cash and all of that. That's really stuff we would never have known had this not come up, right? So it's just an opportunity. Sometimes you just got to look at stuff as an opportunity. And sometimes you got to realize, you know what? I need to make things be a little bit more transparent. I like to do things the way I like to do them, but let me take this opportunity and clean things, tighten my ship up a little bit, right? Okay. Anyway, let's get into the video, guys. This was my favorite thumbnail of the week. I had to upload this. Did you get my email? When did you send it? That's if you just sent it, no, because I've been so is it like an email from this morning, or let me see what's going on here. I'm assuming it must be important. Just a second. Your email, is it an email or is it a Instagram? Okay. Where is, let me see, KK, what is it? KK, Nesto messed up the church's money. Really? Hold on a second. Fran is beautiful, unbothered. Ooh, thank you, Nosy. Thank you, boo-boo. Nesto messed up the church's money. Where, sis? Did I think it was yesterday. Probably not at this moment. Let me see. Is it in Love Lies and Lace Fronts, or where did you send it? Is it important that I read it right now? Let me see. I try to answer. If I don't respond, I probably didn't read it yet. Oh, Miss Martha is Miles' mother. Someone said that. I don't know if that's oh. Oh, okay, okay. I've heard this before, KK. It's here's some tea. Yes, I've heard this before that the wedding, yes, 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 yes. We'll talk about it. I don't know if you want me to talk about that on live. Yes, I did, and I'm sorry I did not get back to you. I read that and I think I went to something else. But I do recall reading this. Hold on one second. The reason why I did not talk about that specifically is because Simple Dimples must be back in the chat. Can you guys hear me? No worries, nothing. Okay. Somebody must be back in the chat. Anyway, okay, couple things. Number one, this was my favorite thumbnail of the week. The 4 weddings, 4 wives, Martha Edisha. So that might have been what triggered your memory. Which one? Someone keeps getting kicked out. No worries, nothing urgent. Okay. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. The thing about the wedding, I have the Martha paperwork. I don't have the Edith paperwork. I'm working on getting the Carol paperwork. Clearly, obviously, Shirley. Somebody brought up a great point. Nesto and Shirley got married in Atlanta and had the big showy wedding. And we've talked about this before, and I told this person that they brought it up, and we threw a lot of theories around once upon a time. I was like, guys, they could have got married in Las Vegas and had the ceremony. We talked about people who elope, and get married in Vegas or Tahoe, Mexico, wherever they go. And then they come and they have their wedding, their figurative wedding. I know two people, actually sisters, both of which got married. One of because of age, and her spouse was going off to be in the military and wanted to do the damn thing and didn't want him to leave without being married. So they did it. He came back 2 years later, they got married. And then another uh one who got married like 6 months before the actual wedding, right? And nobody at the wedding didn't know, no one at the wedding knew that they were already married for 6 months, but we don't know where they got married. To me, I think it's kind of like obvious that we think they got married in Atlanta because that's what we saw. Now, Nesto is a bigamist, so the marriage is not valid, but as far as getting married and having a pastor and all that kind of stuff, um they they were posing as a married couple out here, even though the marriage would not be valid. She would still probably need to process a divorce after all of these years and everything that they've been through. But we can talk about that at another time. I don't even want to get into that whole conversation again, this whole marriage thing. But why hasn't she filed for a divorce? I think it's just so easy. Like, well, why hasn't she filed for a divorce? Maybe she just doesn't want to. You hear her still talking to Dion. The woman may or may not feel how we think that she should feel, right? I keep trying to watch Jasper Service. I fell in love, but that one, amen. Yes, lady gets on my nerves. I keep trying to watch Jasper Service. I fell in love. What is that? Shirley always looks like that in pictures and videos with him. What, excited or giddy or something like that? My cousin did it also. Yeah, people elope, people get married, before services. And most of the time in other countries, so let's just say in Europe, when you have your church wedding, you will have already had your legal wedding. And in many parts of the globe, you have your legally binding ceremony, and then you have your religious ceremony. So oftentimes when you hear of people who come from other countries, other lands, come here to United States, they have their civil ceremony and then they have their faith-based service, right? So, whatever. We don't know what these two did, but at the end of the day, we know that Nesto was already married, so it really doesn't matter. So I think that's pretty much what we needed to know. It still doesn't make Sonya not a side chick, because at the end of the day, we know that they were in a relationship. And we know that she knew he was in a relationship, because that leads us into our video that we're going to talk about now. My God. That she talks about them being, how they met and when she got mad and all of the things that we've heard her tell this story 11 times, but I guess we're going to hear it one more time today. Her talk about how much she fell for Nesto. I just kind of sometimes I don't even believe it, but okay, that if that's what she says, we'll go with that.
Contains one visit between Ernesto and Sonia on July 16th, 2023. You will hear Sonia tell Ernesto she thinks she's seen him around 20 times in person. They also talk about their future, and Sonia talks about her previous relationships. Take a listen.
Guys, don't forget to you renewed your member. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you for all of you guys who are members, renewed members, new members. Everybody here right now is either a member or moderator, and I appreciate y'all so much. Everybody watching out in the bushes, thank you so much for all you do. Watching the videos, it goes a long way and it means a lot. So thank you. I just want to take this moment just to thank you guys. All right, let's get into this.
Look at you. Can you hear
They
me?
got you in the winners, huh? Yeah, you look.
She's always
I
complaining.
can't hardly see you because it looks blurry to me.
The glare.
Yeah, the glare. She can't move you nowhere else.
No, I think they're pre-assigned. It's hard to see. with this damn window back here. You can see
Yeah.
outside.
I mean, the last thing you want to do to me is go in for a jail phone call, making or jail visit, and go in making requests like, excuse me, there's a little bit too much glare on this screen. Do you mind if I sit somewhere else? Considering this chick has been here like 50 times. Like, it's a 30-minute video call. Sit your ass down, talk to your ninja, and keep it pushing. Like, come on now. This is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Do we get
Yeah.
reminder
How
to
you
renew
looking,
Look at
Miss
you,
membership?
K?
boy.
Well,
Oh,
I
you
don't
look
know. The
cute.
person who just renewed membership, there was someone who just renewed. Can you drop in the comments? Did you get a alert to renew or did you just have to go in and renew? Um, so whoever has done that, there was someone who renewed. If you could drop that information, let me see. It was um Call Me Shell renewed. I think someone else renewed too. Um let me see who that was. Call Me Shell, someone else did. I think that's the only one for right now. But yeah, Call Me Shell, if you're still here, if you could help our good sis wants to know how to renew or do you get some sort of notification? I've never been gifted before. So anywhere where I'm a member, I've opted in it, myself. So but this one, let me see. That one, Call Me Shell did. So okay. All right, let's get to the video.
Oh,
Man,
how do
like
you feel?
oh man, look, my skin is fucked up. I got to get some sun.
No, you
Yeah,
look skinny.
I am skinny.
You look skinny because your face looks fuller than your neck.
Yeah,
You losing the weight?
stressed out.
Should be. Shit, it's crazy. Fucking
Something is
nightmare.
wrong with him.
It's crazy.
So I look,
The hair
damn
look
boy.
good. Now you get the little.
There's my
No, I got to
thing.
get
I
him
was like,
right.
where's my
He got to
thing?
get, but it didn't get me right. He just chopped my little, cause my hair grow different right here. He just chopped the
You didn't have
shit
to
off.
line it. Just cut it down. Right. That's all.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he messed it up. So anyway, don't matter. It grow back in a way.
It's
So
gonna grow back. Right. It's gonna go right back. It's gonna
yeah,
fill in.
yeah, it'll
Look
fill
at your
in.
face. Ooh.
Man, I am so. Say I look skinny. I told you I lost a lot of weight sitting here stressing.
Yeah. That's okay. You doing your jumping jacks, exercising your heart.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm gonna go out there and get some sun starting tomorrow though, cause I can
I
tell.
don't
Saying
believe
tomorrow, you
he's
sound
doing
like
any
me.
type of jumping
No, I'm going
jacks.
tomorrow for real because no, we're gonna go out on the weekend, but tomorrow I'm going out because you can see how light skin my shit look up under here. Yeah.
No, I just know your beard is white now.
Huh? Is
Your
what?
beard is white.
Yeah,
You
man. Look
look
like
younger though. It took 10 years off you.
what? Yeah. To me, it seemed like it
She acts like she didn't just see his rusty ass. Like, golly. It's like, ma'am, you just saw him 6 days ago.
aged me a lot to me.
You think you
She
got
sees him
aged?
every
Yeah.
damn week.
Shit to me.
You'll clear all that stuff will clear out when you get out. You just the diet and the all of that being in there.
Yeah. This is true. I came up with a plan. I was saying, damn. So I gotta get somebody to understand what I'm talking about because if I get that, I can sign that over. But I figured out once you do what you say you was trying to work on Monday, then I can that way we can get that
What I say, every time they say they're working on something, it's going to be on Monday or next week. We got to get on that next week. We got to get on that on Monday.
from what the other lawyer said he didn't want to do. The last lawyer said he didn't want to do. You understand what I'm saying? And then I can sign that over to you. But we're talking.
When he said, look, listen, when he said something about that property, I think he's trying to get that G-Wagon, but the G-Wagon, I don't know if he has actual property, but those G-Wagons hold some value. And I don't think it's paid for though. But he said let's listen to that again because I was just assuming, I was like, is it property? Like, what is it? When he said he had some property, when he said 25 acres, girl, he could mean $25,000 equity in a G-Wagon or something. I don't know, but he lies a lot. And when he said property, those of us who are landowners and homeowners, of course, I'm thinking a property like a home or a some land. Yeah, we know it's not paid for, but like I said, G wagons hold some value. Not only are they hard to get, they sell out quickly and they hold some value. And we don't know if it's on the repo list. We don't know what's going on with that. So let's just entertain this conversation since they're talking about it. We can't really come up because we could come up with 100 answers, but he's talking about it. So let's just hear what they're saying and let's not discount it because if it's still sitting in the impound, it's still valuable. It has still holds some value. And if they return it to him and he has to turn it in for repossession, well, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we don't really know what we don't know. We can make assumptions, right? But we don't know. We don't know for sure, right?
In the
But I think he might be talking about the car because apparently what we didn't know was that he was talking to that lawyer, Terry Overton, right? Overton Terry, maybe is what his name is. Anyway, let's listen because that's what I believe that they're talking about at this moment. It's like, Wheel, please stop. Okay. Let's give that a minute to stop. Okay. Mm. The BMW. What BMW? She had a BMW? Okay, I guess it's having to reset. She's weird. The fool said property as if it's real estate. He said, so you know how when you put something in, like, so I think when you are incarcerated and they take your items, they call it property, right? So, yes, I do. My mind went immediately to property as in land, a home, something, um, not a vehicle. So, I think he was, so when he said, to Dion, call your stepmother or call Shirley, whatever, and they are talking about the G Wagon. I'm thinking he's trying to sell it and maybe he's going to try to negotiate some sort of deal so that the lawyer who helps negotiate and tries to get this G Wagon back may be able to get part of the proceeds to fund Nesto's legal defense. That's what I think that they were trying to do. The G-Wagon got confiscated due to it being the victim's funds to pay for it. And you know they ain't made nary a payment on it. Well, and he also hasn't been convicted. He hasn't been indicted. They're holding this really valuable car hostage, basically. And there's no proof that it's evidence. You can't I mean, if you think about it, they're holding a car for a victim relief fund of which he has not been convicted, right? So, not saying he shouldn't pay people relief because he very well should once he is convicted, but they can't start to disperse and sell off his things without convicting him of a crime, right? So I guess we're going to have to see, but I think that's probably the angle that the lawyer is coming from. But I don't know if that's going to work. I'm going to just be honest. I don't know that that's going to work. It got confiscated and it should as well it should be seized because it's a valuable item and in the event that he has to well and also look at it this way the G-Wagon, okay, so let's think about this. Yes, he hasn't been convicted of a crime. So let's say this. So Roswell police said it was confiscated to pay back a victim fund. How about this? It was confiscated because allegedly Gail, the real estate agent, stated that the proceeds from the motor coach were flipped to purchase another coach that was flipped for cash to purchase the G-Wagon. Okay. Maybe that's what they should say. And as far as a victim fund, it's not necessarily just to pay back the victims, it's to reimburse the victim, i.e., the real estate agent who was supposed to get a motor coach out of the money that she gave to Nesto for him to purchase a motor coach, which he ended up putting the motor coach in his name and then flipping it and then purchasing another motor coach and then flipping that motor coach and then using the money to buy the Mercedes G-Wagon. So maybe, I think that's what actually happened, right, guys? That's really what happened. I don't think it's for a at law, like that really should be the real estate agent's Mercedes G-Wagon, right? Did I tell you I reached out to her once, and this was a long time ago, just to um see if she wanted to talk about her story? Girl, she blocked me on Instagram. No equity due to stolen funds. Well, you know what? I don't know that it would be equity. I think it would be in a fund to pay back the real estate agent, Gail Bickham, right? But he's not getting that back because the receipts, according to potentially, I don't know, I've never seen the receipts, but what I think is that that vehicle was purchased from the money that was supposed to go to Gail Bickham. That's why it's seized. It wasn't seized because of to pay back victims. I think it was seized to pay back a victim, which really and truly that should be Gail Bickham's car. Yeah, it's definitely, if there's receipts that show, then that really is Gail Bickham's car. I think that he's trying to get the lawyer to do some sort of a Hail Mary to get some money and see if they can try to liquidate that as an asset, but that it's probably more so evidence, like you're stating right here. It's probably evidence. It's not just to pay back victims. Someone just gifted, let's see who did that. Jalea, thank you so much. And call me Shell, or is it Shiel or call me Shell? Just gifted some folk. Let's see how that went. Let's see. Jalea Haley gifted Tawana D. Welcome, 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 sis. Welcome. You just got gifted. And Call Me Shell just gifted Collector of Dolls. Okay, guys, congratulations. I hope you enjoy your gift. And thank you so much to the two sisses that gifted 2 new Bougie Gang official. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, she said no one is gonna come, girl, and that's fine. I get it. You know what I mean? I was just like, this was back in July, so this was early on, and okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I don't know that I would have wanted to talk to anybody either. But I was just doing my job out here on the YouTube streets. I'm not a bugaboo though. So I didn't bother her anymore. And then one day, so you guys know, there was that picture of Daviel, Shirley, Nesto, and he tagged Erica King, and then there was like a very nice looking black couple off to the side. I'm not sure who that was who messaged me. I'm assuming it was one of those two, but they very nicely were like, "Hey, I just want to set the record straight. You were scrolling through Nesto's pictures today and happened upon my picture and clicked over to my professional Instagram. I don't know those people very well. Da, 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 da. Just kind of like basically, please, like, leave me out of it. Like, they were very nice about it, but yeah. So, oh, there's an alert to renew. Okay, let's get back into it, guys, because we'll be talking all night. But yeah, I don't think when Shirley said they took it, there's probable cause they want to take it to pay back the victims. I think that was a very kind of condensed version of it's evidence that car was purchased with stolen or laundered money, potentially, however you want to put it, whatever the actual legal. It's been alleged that your husband purchased, just like he purchased that ring with a certain person's money. I don't know if he was supposed to pay her back, but that vehicle was definitely purchased with the proceeds of the provost, and that money needs to go back to potentially the victim of that crime. So anyway, Shirley doesn't understand, but like just thinking about it, it's like, okay, the victim fund, but he hasn't been convicted yet. So yeah, he's not getting that car back. There's no way he's getting that car back.
Yeah, because no, we're gonna go out on the weekend, but tomorrow I'm going out.
We don't know if he promised her to pay her back. Like what was the deal that was structured for that check? So we know she wrote the check out to Danielle Diamonds, but why? Was he supposed to pay her back? Was there a contract? Because allegedly she was using him for some services. The real estate agent was using the non-real estate agent to help her with some professional services. So why was she writing him a check for personal items and expenditures, right? So that would be interesting to understand. Was that a loan? What was that, right? I can't wait for that to come out. Yeah, it's like, girl, did you say it? Girl, why did you write that check to the diamond store? Okay, like just help us understand. Was that payment for services rendered? Hey, don't write it out to me, just write it out to Danielle Diamonds. That's what I'm asking, right? Explain this to us, please.
Up under here. Yeah.
No, I just know your beard is white now.
Absolutely. The paper trail is the evidence of the financial transaction. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hi,
man.
Joey.
It took 10 years off you.
What? 10? To me, it seemed like
What's good,
aged
Joey?
me a lot to me.
You think you got aged?
Yeah. Shit to me.
You'll clear all that stuff will clear out when you get out. You just, the diet and the all of that being in there.
Yeah. This is true. I came up with a plan. I was saying, damn. So I gotta get somebody to understand what I'm talking about, because if I get that, I can sign that over. But I figured out once you do what you say you was trying to work on Monday, then I can. That way we can get that from what the other lawyer say he didn't want to do. The last lawyer said he didn't want to do. You understand what I'm saying? And then I can sign that over to you.
And that, I think, he's trying to sign the car over to Sonya. Look at her face. So what the other lawyer said he didn't want to do, this other lawyer that may try to do, and then if we can do that, and then I can sign it. These two are so fucking shady. And that's my opinion. Okay? That's my opinion, Sonya.
But we'll talk about that later on. But to me, that's a wonderful plan. You know what I'm saying? You got what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Okay, that makes sense. Because that's two in the bank. That's two in the cutter. I just can't let that two in the cutter get away.
Yeah, I'll drop the phone line as soon as we finish with the video. Because if we get into this video, we will never get through it. So yeah, let's get through this, and then maybe at a certain point we'll drop the phone line. Joey, you have been voluntold to come up, so finish up your dinner or whatever you got going on, and maybe get yourself ready for like the next 20 or 30 minutes, because Bougie Gang said they would like for Joey to come up and speak. Okay. If Ernesto gets out on bond, he's going to run. You think so, Joey? Don't be talking crazy tonight. No, you did not.
Like just slipping.
No, you did not. August Lady is putting Mr. Joey on notice. Mr. Joey Sea Dog.
It's so many people in here. It's like it's one of the things.
By Bougie Gang. Don't be talking crazy.
Oh, it should be. I mean, by the time somebody comes see somebody, damn. That's about time.
Joey, eat your dinner. Can we
Thank
please hear
you.
from Joey?
Okay.
Y'all was giving Joey the business last night, but now okay. Okay. All right, but you guys don't want to watch this video? Let's watch the video a little bit and then we just won't talk. We'll try not to make too many stops. Who asked for Joey? Girl, like 3 people.
Sure, that is.
It's a bodysuit to go over between the legs.
Oh, it
Fit
do?
tight. Yep, it's tight.
Oh, you got pants up under there?
I got on pants up on the hill.
A little bit on
I
top of
wear
that. I'm
pants
sorry.
because they don't I don't know how they feel about shorts.
Girl,
Sometimes they
no,
send
don't say that. That guy is weird. What's his name? Is it Quentin? No. Joey is actually like a smart guy. Sonia's brother, girl, I could say something, but I don't want to
people
offend
back,
anybody.
so I don't wear shorts.
Oh, okay. So that's a
Even though y'all
bodysuit.
can't see below the waist. It's crazy. Because I think that was like the old rule when they had different visits set up, but they just kept the same paperwork going.
Well, your fingernails still look nice. Your nails still look nice.
I'm
That's
gonna get them
just,
done when I get the I know they lasted, right?
yeah, they
I'm
still
gonna get
look
them
good.
done when it's when I go get Katie's done. I guess I'll get them done.
Yeah, they still look good. That's 2 weeks old right there.
No, 3. This is my 3rd visit.
That's your third. Like that? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Damn,
my
3
third
weeks
visit.
on went by that quick.
That fast. Papa. You lost
Damn.
weight. You can see it.
You can see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
man.
your face is full. Your face is full, but the rest of you look small.
I love everyone's point of view. It keeps it interesting,
It's cool.
doesn't it?
Still cute. But he's
Oh,
still
man.
cute.
Yes.
That's a shame, ain't it?
Quentin is into like the sovereign citizenship, the Bay Society or the Bay, like the L Bay. So I don't know if that was like a family thing or that's just a Quentin thing. Um, Women of Wealth is like me. I asked for Joey. Whoever is asking, Women of Wealth wants to be on record. Yes, sis, we know. It's all love over here. Yes, I have a family member who is as well. Oh no, okay. So one is not necessarily synonymous with the other, right? Um, correct, August lady. One just because that is your point of view doesn't necessarily mean that that is what it is, right? Okay. But yes, several asked for Joey. Right. Absolutely. I'm familiar with it
Now your
though.
neck look good.
I guess I'm familiar with both aspects.
Yeah, I could choke you.
Damn.
Mhm.
These two and the
You
choking
look
Well,
good.
is
stressed
You don't
out.
look old.
To me, I do. To me, I do. To me, I
Really?
look old.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
man.
aging, of course. We're getting old, but you don't look old. You look actually younger.
Oh,
And when
okay.
the last time I saw you, you look younger. You look younger than you did when I saw you last.
Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate that because I had that grandpa sitting up and you couldn't see shit. That's all.
No,
Damn.
no, no. When I last saw you in person, I'm saying you look younger now than
yes,
you did the last time I saw you in
absolutely.
person.
Me too,
Man, get
Robin.
out of here. Get
The
out
last
of
time I saw you
here.
in person was June 15th.
I probably was
Joey is
goddamn
one of
just
the good
stressed all the
guys.
way out.
Absolutely. We have a couple of
That's probably
guys
what it was.
now.
In
No
person?
sleep. Yeah, in person.
But now?
Stressed all the way out. Stressed out now too. Shit.
I'm
Well, yeah, no, not really. I'm not stressed out. I'm just thinking a lot.
Y'all
just
are
trying
so
to figure
funny.
out when
It
when all these
said,
new things can stop coming and everything could just settle.
Yeah,
All
that's
this
what
bullshit.
that's what it is. That's all going on. Yeah,
y'all are
that's
so
all going
funny.
on.
Mm.
Yeah, good, dog. But then when I get a chance to hug you and kiss on you, tell you I love you and everything, so you can see what's going on. Yeah.
You know, he's such a bastard. I'm sorry. He's such a jerk. And let me drop some coins on Women of Wealth. Miss Women of Wealth, let me just drop some coins on that, okay, sis? I forgot. My bad, sis. Thank you so much. Um, these two are disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want them daddy hugs and kiss you on the forehead.
He said give her a daddy hug. You know, it's just the blurring of lines to me. It's so disgusting, these two. And people, like I said, and I'll say it again, people have opinions. Okay. I don't know why any of these people. I like Joey's perspective too. I like to hear wait, Joey, how is your like our guy, Mr. Chicago? Yes, Mr. Chicago, Mr. Reality Chicago TV. I don't know if he's in I think we saw him earlier. He dropped an acronym for us. Um, I love to all of you guys come with such good perspectives and and I'm gonna be honest, some of them stay with me. Like the lady who mentioned, I feel like it was I'm I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Sapphire. Some Sapphire said something, and this was just like a week ago about Nesto, about Sonya looking for Nesto, but Nesto wasn't looking for her. And when I thought about it, it like really resonated with me that he wasn't going through heaven and earth. He wasn't calling Dion. He wasn't saying, "Hey, can you find so and so? Can you find little shorty doo wop, the little toothpick chick?" With the poopy pants and the grape size head and find her for me. Can you get her on the phone? No, she was, you guys like poopy pants and pissy pants Nesto and poopy pants Sonya. A mess.
You trying to kiss me on the forehead?
But yes, I love everyone's
No.
perspective. Scotch
We
bonnet,
love
the
the
silver
forehead.
lining is this horrible
Oh,
situation.
you
It
funny.
Shirley
You
should
funny,
have
sir.
all the
I want to
closure
kiss somebody
she
on the
needs to
forehead,
move
but
I'm
on.
I
just
have
Scotch
joking.
to.
bonnet, thanks.
I'm just
Way to
joking. I'm
wrap
just
it up.
joking. I'm just joking.
Yes,
Forehead
blue
bad.
sunshine.
No,
Yes,
you straight.
that really resonated
No,
with
you
me
straight. I
because
like.
we know that he wasn't looking for her. And he even said that in the call with Dion yesterday. She was looking for me. I wasn't looking for her. She opted into this. The fact that he needed to say it and just says that, you know what, he's not as much into her. And it's like she has no room to complain because I didn't ask you to be my girl. I didn't pull you up into this. You brought your whole behind up in here. So don't come in here complaining, right? That's the way I took it. But, that's what's so interesting about listening to these calls sometimes, even though they are boring AF at times, there's always a takeaway. So let's just finish up.
Like your eyelash. Your eyelash look good. You. Oh damn! You slept on that couch last night.
No, I slept in the bed last night. I don't know what the hell.
Hmm.
Slept in the bed. You can barely see me though because of this.
Yeah, but I can see you though. I can see you. Still a nice looking woman though. I can see you. Trust me, I can see you. Yeah, yeah, I can see your neutral lipstick and everything. I'm good.
You can see that?
I can. Yeah, I can see that.
Really? You can see that?
Uh-huh. Is it super hot out there? Look like.
It's hot outside.
It's super hot.
It's hot outside. It's hot. It's hot. I'm gonna go home and grab the dang on dog, and then I'm gonna go. I guess I go to Sydney's house. My usual.
So she went looking at dogs with Katie, and Katie wrapped grandma around her finger and got a dog because she said she wasn't getting a dog. They had a bunny, right? Now we're hearing I got to go pick up the dog. So she ended up getting one.
So the dog run around? Did the dog run around when she be over there? You let the dog run around the house?
Mess. A stylist, someone who's a stylist or someone that's their job. There goes Needy Nesto with Motivation Monday duties for Fix It Sonya.
Oh,
She's a whole
okay. So she
fixer
don't try
upper
to run away,
project.
do she?
Thank you, sis. Thank
I can
you.
walk her down the street with no leash. She good.
Oh, okay. That's good then. Well, she probably have a great time over there then. Eating what she want to eat and everything over there, don't she? She like going over grandmama's house.
She eat what she get. I take her food over there, but I fed her before I left. So she got to eat that or she just going to starve the rest of the day. That's how that's going to roll. She like going, she be excited as soon as I put that leash on her. She be geeked to go out the door to go walking because she like to go for walks, of course. Anybody would want to go outside. But she, damn, my neck. I'm going to make somebody rub my neck. Tomorrow, you think I'll do it?
Yeah, he'll do it. Well, I get your granddaughter to do it. She'd probably do it. Yeah, one of the.
My son will do it.
Yeah.
My son will do it. Cindy might. She might do it, but she'll complain about it. Somebody got a baby. But it's loud in here. I feel like I'm at the airport.
But I can hear you good though. I can hear you good. I can hear
Yeah,
you real
real
good.
good.
Yeah, I can hear you real good. Well,
Hey,
thank you.
handsome man.
Well, thank you for trying to get my ass up out of here. I so appreciate it. 'Cause damn, I don't want to pass away in this motherfucker. Damn.
You're not gonna pass away in there. You was not gonna pass away in there. That's just a horrible distraction. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Damn, I didn't realize my neck was that little. I got that little.
And your head is that tiny.
Yeah. It
It's
is.
like
All
that
this,
big.
all this shit done turned gray. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that
It's
shit done
pretty.
turned gray. I can't really tell, but I know it done turned gray like a motherfucker.
You
For
think
real.
so? Is
Yeah,
it done?
man.
No, it's got that white spot that you had on
Yeah.
top of your head forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's old, that white spot.
it's getting wider though. It's getting wider. It's getting
Is it?
wider. Yeah, 'cause that shit, all this is damn near gray right now. This part right here. Yeah, ugly.
No,
Yeah.
it's cute because you chocolate. It go with your face.
Well, I ain't talking about
Brown look good with gray.
Yeah,
It always looked good on your face anyway because your beard was always white.
yeah, but that shit is ugly. It's
No, it's
ugly.
not. It's
Yeah,
not. What you gonna do? Dye it black?
No, I'll shave this shit off. I'll shave it off. Fuck it. Shave it
And
off.
just be bald faced?
No, I ain't doing that now.
Yeah, look like a toddler. Yeah, gonna look like a toddler.
I ain't doing that shit. I ain't with that now. I give me some smooth glasses because these here ain't gonna do it. But I give me some smooth glasses so I can get right. But
You need to have them give you some correct glasses so you're not straining your eyes when you're trying to see stuff.
oh, you yawning?
I was yarning.
Why
Yeah.
you tired? You tired?
I got up at 6, and I kind of didn't go back to sleep, and I kind of was like thinking you was gonna call. Then I started, then I took the dog for a walk, and you did call, but I started cleaning up and stuff. I'm gonna eat when I leave here.
You got your dog? You got your car charged up good? Okay. How long? What's the longest you ever been without being romantic? What's the longest you been?
8 years. 5
Man,
years.
go ahead.
That's a lie.
So
We know
saying
that's a
how long
lie.
you been without being with a man romantically?
So from the time I broke up with the doctor, 2013 to 2000, and when was COVID? 20.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's kind of long. That's kind of long for you, ain't it? Somebody who got them.
That's kind of long if you kind of are like a certified slower, right?
They like to jump up and down and shit.
And since you like to jump up and down and be springy.
The thing was, I was focused. I was focused, like I was dating then, but I wasn't attracted, so I was never.
For a chick that I met one day and effed on me the next day, I'm kind of surprised that you would go 8 years. Romantic. Why didn't he just say what's the longest it's been like in between so siege to so siege? How long have you gone without a good screw? I don't even know what to say. Girl, I don't want to offend anybody, but you guys know what I mean. When he's saying romantic, I don't think that's what he meant. I think he meant some dick. Okay?
Touching him or sleeping, what I'm saying? I moved to California and everything while I was dating him and left his ass in Florida and everything. That boy still did not leave, which is crazy. But, I was like, it don't matter what I do, he ain't going nowhere. So I was like, look, this ain't working out. So I felt like I'm not going to cheat. But at the same time, I was like,
she's got a lot of masculine energy, even though she's a very feminine woman. She seems, and Nesto seems like a straight up simp in the bedroom. She probably, especially with his BDSM bag, she seems that she wants to be in control and manage the she wants to drive the control stick. and that might be her thing. You know, she might want to ride. You know, she wants a ride, and Nesto doesn't mind just kicking back, right? Romantically.
Not getting any type of man attention because I wasn't attracted to him. So I was like, I need to, and then I broke up with him, and then that's when I met the young dude, Ime.
Not to mention, I think she also is the type that feels like she got something to prove. So because she has her body is puny and she got the poopy pants situation going on, she wants to be over sexual because she feels she's one of these lost women, these lost females that thinks that your sexuality is tied into your beauty and whether men find you interesting or not, and kind of like thinks that it really, like, you have to put on a damn show in the bedroom for a man to stay interested in you. Thus she's never really had a long-term meaningful relationship, and that was her own admission on that. So I think she puts on a whole show and acts a certain type of way, but it doesn't get her anywhere because most men that want to be serious with you are not interested in that.
And then me and him dated. I met him that May 2019.
Yeah,
and
she
then
wants to
it
handle
didn't
the
get
stick.
serious until almost September, around my birthday. And then we broke up that July.
Oh, damn.
July after COVID. Yeah, it was. I mean, we were supposed to be a couple anyway. The age difference. I'm 23 years older than him. So yeah. But it was a fun little, catch up.
So you're 55 and the guy, she said 23 years. So he was like about 32. What in the world was a 32-year-old man doing with a grandma, a woman who has a 30? So what, and not to say that that's too old, but you have a guy, your daughter is damn 35 at this moment. So your daughter's 35. So your daughter and you have a 20-year age difference, but you had a 23-year age, well, not even a 30. Damn. So she is 55. She said her daughter was 30. So there's a 20-year age difference, and I guess there's a 23-year age difference with the boyfriend, or 22 or 23 years. What? So you have a child that's actually older than your boyfriend, and you have a granddaughter that's in high school, and you're with a guy who is doing what? And you're over there working at bars and doing part-time secretary in law offices, and you had to raise him up. I don't get it. First of all, I don't think it's true. But second of all, he might have been a bum. He might have been a fixer-upper and a surrogate son or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally inappropriate for you to be screwing a guy that's younger than your daughter. That's really gross. But on top of that, the fact that he was a fixer-upper, don't you have a whole son to fix up?
Little period or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the longest you think you're gonna be able to
Thank
hold
you,
off
boo boo.
this
I
time?
love you too.
As long as you hold off.
Okay, I ain't got no choice. I mean, look where the fuck I'm at. Shit.
I
Grow
ain't
up,
got no
poopy
choice
pants.
either.
You
Because
got
you
no
in there.
choice.
I'm good.
Hey, Michelle.
Okay,
I'm really
hey,
good.
boo.
I'm really
Okay.
good. The thing with me is, if it's not who I
They
want,
say
then I'm
you're
okay with not
nasty.
doing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
so funny.
Okay, I got that. I respect that.
Can you
Yeah,
respect that?
Yeah, I can
Can you
respect that.
trust
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I can. I can respect
This
that. I
is
can
such a
trust
boring
that. I
phone call.
got that.
15 minutes in. Can
Women
y'all pick
can
up the pace?
sustain a little bit different than men. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is true. I mean,
Right.
most
Especially
niggas,
older. When you're younger, it's different, But when you're older, it's like I'm okay without, unless I like somebody, then I think about, But if I don't like nobody, I'm good with not doing anything. Because right before I met you, and I still was like, I don't, I wasn't trying to be bothered, and I wasn't seeing nobody, but I still wasn't trying to be bothered. I was just like, I'm good.
Okay, so when you going to the doctor now? This is 3 weeks we've been talking about this.
Okay. The doctor again, guys. How many videos, how many phone calls does this guy have to tell her to go to the doctor? If you, as a grown ass woman, want to sit and complain and then you don't want to go and get yourself checked out, like, ma'am, there's nothing that anybody, he was 28 years old. Um, and then her daughter would have been, because her and her daughter have a, so he would have been 28 and her daughter would have been 31. Girl, it's like Cher and his boyfriend. Cher and Amber. Is that Amber Rose's boyfriend or Amber Rose baby mama? Amber Rose, baby daddy. Not Wiz Khalifa, but the other one is with Cher. And there's like a 40 damn. She's like she got a young tenderoni.
This shit. You done been gone, came back, gone, came back. So do I need to just start talking about the shit and just whatever?
So I'm happy, right?
Okay, I got that part.
Okay, so I'm gonna still go check it out. Only because I just think it's been a year, so I need to go to the doctor. I mean, I went to the doctor in Miami. I went and had my blood drawn and all that, and that was in, when was that? That was not even 6 months ago.
But that don't tell you nothing if they don't draw the blood for what the problem is.
They drew blood from my body and said everything was fine.
But that's not true. That's not true. That ain't how that go. That ain't how that go now. No, ma'am. They draw blood here. They don't tell me everything going on. They say, well, this, but they don't tell me if I got kidney failure. They don't tell you if I got them cancer.
Well, I asked for all of that because I had bad kidneys when I got out the hospital. So they said my kidneys are fine. They said my blood pressure is good. I don't have any issues. Only thing they said that I did have was, they told me I had. It was something they gave me a pill for and it went away. It was something really, 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 really like stupid.
They gave you a pill for it and it went away. Or was it a morning after? Was it a plan B? So you had something, they gave you a pill for it and it just magically went away. Oh, okay, sure.
Nothing serious.
Wow.
It was just something that was something casual.
Oh, okay. What if I get
yeast infection, or she had something and they gave her a pill for it and it went away. It was something casual. What? What did she have that they gave her a pill for that just up and went away and it was something casual? They said her blood pressure was fine. They said her kidneys were fine. They said everything was fine, but she had to take a pill for something. It sounds sussy to me, especially with you dating a 28-year-old, okay? It sounds very odd. What did you have that they just needed to give you a pill for and it was something casual?
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Look, all we can do is guess. We don't know what sis had, but it sounds a little stank. It sounds a little messy. It sounds a little Oh, another lie. Girl, bacteria vet. It sounds a little bit like when she says, how are you telling Nesto that he needs to sue the comment section when you say you don't even watch the videos? Sometimes you don't watch the videos because they're so rude, they're so this and they're so that. And then you say you really don't watch the comments. You just, sometimes people send you pictures. Hey, Glorious. Hello to everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming through. Let's see how the vote's going. Okay. Sonya just admitted that she had some sort of ailment that they had to give her a pill for, and it just went away. It was something very casual. Okay. Oh, you guys are putting lies emojis in the chat. Do I need to slow down the chat a little bit? Guys, 977 of you have voted. Okay. But yet and still 535 likes. I'm not mad at the likes, but if you haven't hit the like button yet and you want to do something for your girl, go ahead and hit the like button for me. Guys, this is the poll. Where's Ponytail right now? We haven't seen Ponytail. We haven't heard hide nor hair of Ponytail. We haven't seen, I don't know if phone calls from prison have got this yet, but we have not seen the visit after Sir got his bond and what their strategy is around getting his rusty gray hair broke behind up out of jail. Okay? Stop it. Those are so what are items, what are ailments that you could take a pill for to cure that might be called casual? Oh, diflucan. Oh, we've got some nurses, medical assistants, and maybe some doctors in the house. Okay. But this is all speculation. Yeah, this is all these are what are things you can take a pill for and called casual ailments at the doctor's office because by her own admission they said that she was fine. They said that her blood was fine, her kidneys were fine, everything was good. But she had something and she just had to take a pill for it. There goes needy Nesto with Motivation Monday duties for Fix It Sonya. A mess. Thank you so much, Tony, for dropping that knowledge into the chat. We needed that. Okay. Those are some things that if you are in a situation that they can give you a nice pill for and it goes away. Someone even said in the chat, diflucan. Okay. And that's for that good old yeast, that that yeast. Okay. You guys are so funny. Okay. This is they say you're nasty. Can we get some nasties in the chat, please? Can you guys drop like as many nasties as possible? Because sis had said she had something casual and they gave her a pill for it. Um mm, a mess. Diaper rash. No, they didn't, Valerie. Valerie said diaper rash because you know she has a short colon and she has to run to the bathroom sometimes. That's why she doesn't eat. It's not civil. That is not civil. If you have something that they need to just give you a pill for and it was casual and it went right away. No, are you saying hemorrhoids? I don't think hemorrhoids, you have to treat that with cream. You have to bend that, you have to bend your butt over and they have to check everything out. So I don't think it's we're gonna have to rule out hemorrhoids. You think she's making up the story, it's just a lie. Oh wow. Okay. Sounds bacterial. Sounds like okay. What is chlamydia? One pill cured it. Diflucan. Cause she's nasty. We don't look. All jokes aside, we don't know. She said she had something, and she named a host of blood tests, but said that it was something very casual. They gave her a pill for it, and it was cured. Okay, so we don't know. It's a civil disease. It may have been caught from Nesto's community toys. Wow. Okay. My God. Not poopy puss. Wow. Okay. She may have hemorrhoids from going too often that inflammates. Okay. So inflammation of the of your of your wow, of your sexy red. Okay, let's just say that. You know, sexy red is now famous for a very particular song. Wow, flagell. Goodness. Uh girl. Never say casual in pill. I feel like we have a lot of healthcare professionals in the house. Glennis, thank you so much. I feel like we have a lot of healthcare professionals in the house, and I know we're trying to treat this with respect, but it doesn't sound respectable. Okay. It just sounds nasty. Girl, hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Sonya may have had sexy red, okay? And we're gonna because we know that she was trying to find a rich baby daddy, okay? All right. That's what happens when you try to go find a rich baby daddy. You end up at the doctor's office with clear blood work, but something casual that you take one pill for, and it was gone. It was gone. That part. Okay. I haven't used that part in a while. Oh my God. I almost forgot that I had that. Oh my God. Oh, you guys have me crying. Allegedly. Yes. Red rash. Allegedly. Guys, if you're going to say something off, just put the allegedly emoji after it just to protect yourself. Okay. I suggest everybody has access to the allegedly button because they are looking for people to sue in the comment section, like as if they're really going to be able to figure out who, all of these names, Sonia's ponytail. Good luck with this lawsuit. This is going to be hilarious. Okay. Oh my God. These people are funny. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Guys, let's get serious again. Well, I have a very prominent disclaimer. Maybe we should read it. We haven't read it in a long time. This commentary is for criticism, entertainment, and teaching purposes. Okay, because somebody doesn't want to walk around with nasty middle. Okay, all commentary is based on the video and opinions. We're not calling nothing facts. That's not facts. Any allegations, that means claims or anything or shenanigans are alleged. It's all alleged, okay? Unless specified by the source media or materials, past, present, or in the future. Anyone accused of criminal allegations has the right to due process and is considered innocent until proven guilty. Okay? What? Oh, let me see. Is this the progress report? I got another progress report. Girl, all hundreds. Let's see. Okay, 92%. Okay, y'all's Nisi has a 92%. What is this? Is this math? Her exploring business. She's taking a little business course. And has 92%. Okay, come through Nisi Pooh. Yes, okay. Nisi's got an A. All right. Y'all are too funny from the bushes. Hi, JS. Hey, boo boo. Okay, let's get back into this.
Look, they're gonna be a problem, man. Because if I don't get out of here, I might get smaller than this. Shit,
That's okay. I cook and fat you up.
Look at that shit. I'm looking like an old skinny ass old man.
That's Sonya laying in bed when Nesto calls. Hey, what you doing? I'm laying in bed. I'm trying to wake up.
Look like a handsome man.
I need to get up and change my diaper.
Hey, not to me. Yeah, that's for you. That's for you. That's what you're saying.
I think at this stage we're kind of past. Look,
Global Tel Link account says you've spent $5,625 on calls to Nesto.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's not how they go. That's not how they go. People want to look at what they want to look at now. That's true. This is true. If you're not attracted to the person, you don't want to really. You don't want to be one of them. That's just true.
Isn't it true?
Yeah, it's true.
Isn't it true?
It's true. So don't try to do that one on me. If you don't start looking like a motherfucker, don't look like they want to be.
Well, you don't always keep yourself up. That's fine. You can always keep yourself up. This doesn't count because you're not in control of your diet and your everything. So this doesn't count. So we're not worried about what you look like right there.
See, Sonya talks too much. Let me just say that Sonya talks too much, and even though Nesto needs her, he don't mind using her for a minute and let her play herself because at the end of the day, it's just something to pass some time right now. If he ends up with her, I think he's just used to because he is bummish. He is used to bums are used to chicks falling off because it eventually most bad bitches realize like y'all, I was lost in the sauce. He was a bum. Okay, so I had to let him go. He knows. And I don't know why she's hanging out with him because she does act like she doesn't really like him. To the good sis, thank you so much for dropping me some love in my Cash App. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's see. I think I had AC. I said thank you, thank you, thank you. CA, thank you. And to the sis L, thank you so much. LK, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Y'all are too sweet and are spoiling me. Okay. Thank you so much. Um, Girl, she had to change her pull up. She had to get up
Okay,
and
okay.
When
change
you
that
get out,
pull
you're gonna
up.
bounce back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Do you saw how pitiful I looked when I got out the hospital?
Now you know what? Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna say pitiful. I'm gonna say that
I was pitiful looking.
you want yeah, I'm gonna say you was going through some shit. Just going through some shit. But you bounce back though. You bounce back though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bounced back. It took me 2 years though. It took 2
It's
years.
like, would you
I didn't bounce back like
just
that bitch said 6 months. I said, what the fuck, 6 months?
but you know what? He says you bounce back. That was it. Oh, but it took me 2 years. Like, relax. Like she's a you could tell she's not a happy
Here and
person.
gone, like,
Her
why am
dialogue
I
is that
still?
of a woman who is not happy with life because nothing, and that is a little bit of the Virgo curse because stuff either has to be perfect or nothing at all. She's kind of, she's like a victim of her own circumstances, and I think that she just in her mind is looking for something and it's never going to be that. You know what I'm saying? The true peace that comes from within is just accepting and finding the beauty and the perfection in what is rather than that fantasy land that you live in, right? Fantasy land doesn't exist. Once you can let the fantasy go, some people don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. They think I'm talking about some old nonsense, weird shit right now, but it's very true. There are some people that have a story that they made up in their head about what they want and how they see life. And that shit ain't gonna happen. Okay. It could happen like that. It could even look like that. It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be everything that you hope and dream and wish for. Sometimes it will even be better. And unfortunately for some, because life isn't always amazing for everyone, we know this. But you got to let that go and just enjoy the damn ride. This person here is stuck in some fucking la la land in her head, and that's why she has a very unfulfilled and kind of a sad lifestyle. She has not accomplished, well, she's accomplished some things. I'm just going to be honest. Being a mother and having a child, she has a grandchild. She's able to see her legacy. She's got 2 kids. That's a beautiful thing. I don't know that she appreciates that, right? Some people don't appreciate the blessing and the gift of motherhood. That might be the one thing that you do in life. And that's huge because you don't know what this destiny, what this bloodline will, what's going to happen from it, right? What the fruits will be of being a mother. But I don't think she's happy. She comes off to me as a very unhappy person and not necessarily living a life fulfilled. She doesn't even seem to see. That's why she lies so damn much. Okay.
Oh, you know.
Okay.
I'm getting a
So
bunch of cash apps in, and you guys are handling me in a certain type of way. And I would just like to say thank you. Okay. I love being spoiled. I mean, spoiling and acts of kindness and all of, since we're talking about love languages, it does make me feel good. I'm not going to lie. It could be any, you know what I'm saying? Like it makes me, you guys showing up here makes me feel good. Those acts of like, of community really make me feel a way. And I love you guys. So thank you. So
Okay.
yes, thank you.
But physically, how you feel?
I
I'm
feel
talking
normal.
about normal. So you got there and cut the grass today if you want to.
I feel normal, like nothing ever happened today. But I haven't ate yet. So.
Oh,
Love
I got you. I
you.
got you.
Like,
And another good
Do
sis
you drink a
like,
lot?
initial T.
Hmm?
Okay,
Drink a lot of
thank you
water? Do
very
you drink a
much,
lot of water, or you
y'all.
just drink juices?
man, I do. I gotta drink this glass bottled water because all the other waters you can't trust it because they were showing
I
this
mean,
video of these third world country and they were on some damn muddy ass floor and they was putting water.
why couldn't she just stop at you can't trust everybody's water? Why couldn't she just stop there? Why does she have to tell us a story about everything? Y'all are too funny. From the bushes, JS. Nesto think he's the man. He has to have someone showing up from behind bars. Congratulations, Sonia. No one else wants. Girl, she got the job that nobody else wants. Nobody. Nobody. Okay.
In the bottles and wrapping them up and it was like I was like, ew, that's how they was bottling water.
Ooh.
Like that shit looked like they was getting that crap from the
Okay. Okay,
just from
T.
a hose. And it was just
Thank
putting it
you,
in bottles
T.
and then it was plastic sealing
Girl.
it. And it was like, be
Thank
careful where you buy your
you.
bottled waters
Y'all
from.
are doing,
What?
y'all. My
So it's
God.
just bottled water that I drink
Thank
and
you,
it's
boo
about
boo. Oh, because
32
we love
ounces
you.
maybe and
Thank
it's
you,
like
sis.
$2, almost $3 a bottle, but it's glass.
I love
Oh,
you.
I
It's
know.
a
What's the
glass.
name of it? I think I know what you're talking about.
Spring.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
I
about.
honestly
I know
feel
it's
like
got a
she's
lot of
going
salt
to
in the
have a
water.
mental breakdown
They
if
have
he
salt
cuts
in the
all
water.
ties with her.
The water's bad.
She
water
might be having a mental breakdown right now. Look at sis in her sexy dress. Look at sis. Okay, girl. Okay. Yes, Miss Jalea. Hey, boo boo. I think that she's gonna have a mental breakdown when and if he gets out that jailhouse and comes to her house and she don't see him for a couple of days because he's not on house arrest, but he is on an ankle bracelet. So I'm gonna imagine he might have a curfew. But if he doesn't come home, sis is gonna lose her mind. And I do think that she is going to be very confrontational. Based on that call with Dion and her getting real ratchet and asking about $250. And where is Nesto when he gets to that house and she needs rent money or has an expense and that's how you go about asking people for stuff, girl, it's going to be a whole damn problem, okay? It's going to be a real problem up in that place.
I guess because y'all are in a good neighborhood, y'all water might be okay.
Pitiful,
Because
piss
y'all
poor,
are in the
poopy
hood.
pants,
I'm talking about y'all in
ponytail.
the hood.
What?
You gotta watch out for the water in the hood.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
they're giving the hood crap water, and they're giving the people that live in the suburbs, more predominantly white, they're giving them the better water. So I don't think y'all are in the ghetto. Everything around here is nice. So I don't think y'all water is bad. For real,
Okay.
I be sounding crazy, right?
No, I get it.
Yeah,
So
because you be looking at me like, yeah, here she go, her crazy shit. Like, yeah, but it be true. That's all.
Okay.
Right.
It's
Okay,
true.
Julia.
Certain
Yes.
things like
Julia
y'all
is
just would
working her
never think how
dress.
this government
Okay.
is doing us. They don't give a fuck.
Okay. I like your eyebrows. You got a
He
nice.
was like, can we take a quick left turn off that topic, please? Because that is
Listen,
just a little
I
too
hate
much
them
for
pencil
me.
shits. That should be real thin. I hate them shits. But I'm right there what you got. You have to speak. It's just amazing that I'm not even around you that you think of some shit that I be thinking about. And I ain't even told you this shit. That shit is amazing to me. That shit is amazing to me.
Is it on the same wavelength?
No, you two are both on that bullshit. It's not amazing. You two are both on that bullshit and of that bullshit. You two are of the shits and with the shits. Okay. So I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah,
Look
man.
at how weird this is now. Remember when we first met? And then the 2 weeks you gave me my little announcement, and I got mad at you, right? And then those 3 days that we didn't speak, the whole time I was in my feelings, and I was just like, "Why am I in my feelings? I just met."
Okay, you guys need to listen to this. This is something to listen to. She's telling her story again. Okay. You would think that they're coming up on like a 10-year wedding anniversary. Honestly, this is stuff me and my husband talk about when we met. Like it comes up often. Like we always are just like, Even today, I said to him, I'm like, can you believe
Now, remember
like we are legit, like we are so legit. We have almost a 13-year-old. We are doing our damn thing. Our anniversary is coming up. Like it was on some started from the bottom. Now we're here. Like it is still like we really did this. It's incredible to me when we look, but these two have nothing. These two have nothing. Are I don't want to say they are nothing, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking, but I think I already said it. But anyway, these two don't even have anything together. Thank you. These two don't. They barely even have a relationship. This man is married to a multitude of people, and he's what seems to be a liar. And she's constantly trying to take him on some type of trip down memory lane as if they have a real relate. He doesn't even have sis. As long as he is talking to other people behind your back about stuff you don't know about, your relationship is not as deep as you think it is. Because to your point the other day when you were mad when he needed to talk to Dion, he was going to talk about stuff that had nothing to do with you. He was going to talk about Shirley. Dion did put him on a call with his wife, one of his wives. Okay. One of the sister wives. All right. And that call didn't include you. And he was happy and he was giddy that his son still has a relationship with his wife and they have mother-son conversations. You look stupid. You do have egg on your face. You keep trying to take him down memory lane. He's not even a boyfriend. That's not even your man for real. That's why you wouldn't give him. If that was your man and you had $250, you would have gave it to him already. You wouldn't have been asking his son for it. You wouldn't be mad about money.
when we first met. And then the 2 weeks you gave me my little announcement, and I got mad at you, right? And then those 3 days
Yeah, they
that we
called
didn't
Shirley
speak,
the
the
next
whole time I
day.
was in my feelings, and I was just like, why am I in my feelings? I just met him. This never happens to me because I always can just cut a person. I can have a person for 4 years and cut them with no problem. Just be like, whatever, like it never happened. And I'm like, I only know him for 2 weeks. Why am I feeling like this? Like, why?
Because you gave up the boots after the first day. That's why. And he had that bag of toys. He had that crazy mask. He's a freak nasty gigolo. And you're springy. You got some springs. You like to handle the stick. And that's it. You two connected on some sexual stuff. You guys have a sexual chemistry. But ma'am, that's it.
Why am I feeling like I can't cut this person loose? You know? Deleted your number, did everything. It was
I mean, to me, that's not, I don't know why she thinks it's a compliment for her to continue to, do you know, think about it. How many of you guys who are in a relationship that your man is going to entertain you telling him every single damn time y'all talk about that you're just mystified why you had never cut them off? Like, why couldn't I cut you off? Why couldn't I do this? Normally I can cut somebody off. Normally I just cut and run. But you just told him about a long-term relationship. So what's the long-term relationship but you the cut and run queen? But you couldn't cut and run up off of him. Okay? How many times do you think you got to tell somebody about you wanted to cut and run? You did stop talking to him. You were going to ghost him. Do you know that when you tell men stuff like that, they just wait for the opportunity to cut and run from you? He's going to dog you. He's going to dog walk you and dog you out, and you're going to be sitting around looking thirsty. The minute he gets out and uses you up and gets another address, sis, it's over. I guarantee it.
was
He's
like,
not going to stick
man, what the
around.
fuck? Like 3 days, I was miserable. I was like, ugh.
What?
Yeah, that was weird to me.
How many times does she have to tell you that story, Nesto? You act like it's the first time every time. He's so phony. He just loves hearing her tell him how she didn't want him, but decided like she couldn't live without him. And for what? What did you do? Did you buy her? Did you pay her rent? Did you do something nice for her? Did you buy her some flowers? Did you write her a poem? Did you take her? No, you fucked the shit out of her with some liquid V and 2 dildos. Like what? You two are not even in love. And y'all sitting up there talking about I love you very much for what? You two are two needy ass pick me people who just need like a band-aid of someone telling that they love. Like it's just Legacy, she's told this story at least 10 times. At least 10 times.
That was good to you?
Yeah, because that's never happened to me before, ever.
Oh.
Instead of like, I really dig you. I think you're hot. You changed my world. You opened me up. I feel a certain like I love you. I really do. Like you give me some purpose and some reason. I'm a nothing ass bitch. I have nothing to do. I don't have a job. My businesses are failures. I try everything. I haven't been able to score at anything. But when I met you, you're fun, you're interesting. I like hanging out with you. You make me feel special. In a non-special type of way. But no, she wants to continue to run this story about how she should have cut him off. You're going to regret telling this story because you're going to he's going to make you wish you would have cut him off. Okay.
Well, you know what?
2 weeks.
When he goes missing off that ankle bracelet, you going to wish you to have cut him off.
They say you found whatever you needed.
Girl,
It'll
in a
come, no matter if it's a
non-special
million
way.
miles away. It'll come to you.
He put
Is
that
it true
wood on
story?
her. Just like Dion said, she want to get smacked in the face with some wood.
I mean, I said you
Right.
never know. So
And we had the conversation and everything. Like, no, we're just going to do this. We're just going to be this. This is all it is. It happens. Well, it's meant to be. I guess it's meant to be.
yes, it is. Because I can't. It's some shit. Like I said, I have in my mind. You take it right out of my head, and you're nowhere around me. That's a hell of
I
a
know.
connection to me.
And I can think count how many times we ever been around each other.
Yeah.
3 times.
And I will say this.
April, I saw you twice in April. I saw you twice in May. Saw you once in June, and then I didn't see you before that whole year till April before that. That was the last time I saw you. I haven't seen you, but maybe 20 times. I think I've seen you in person.
So 20 times in person. What happened to 5 times? Now it's 20 times.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Oh,
Maybe.
it's a blessing to look at you at your age right now. Though. It's a blessing to see you at your age right now. It's a blessing.
Really?
Hell yeah, you're not gonna find too many people looking like that at your age. Not at
At
all.
55?
They're not. No. You're not. And have this up here, that shit working like that? No. You just not
And
gonna do
springy?
it.
And real springy?
Yeah, springy. Ding,
He's
ding.
gonna dog walk her.
Ding,
Real
ding, ding, ding.
springy? She's
Yeah,
springy.
ding, ding, ding. Yeah, she's springing too. Oh, yeah, law of attraction. Law of attraction. Wow.
Yeah.
I just think you got so much common sense of it.
She will have him on a domestic. Sonia's light eyes. She will have him on a domestic and he's going to be mad. Okay. Sonia's the type that will call the cops on Nesto and accuse him of abuse before she would let him leave her. He touched me. Look at this bruise. I'm 93 pounds. I'm 83 pounds. That's what she gonna do.
Like you do this like he's
And then
slapping
they're
your
gonna
weave.
see what type of charges he has and that he's out on bond and he's gonna have his ass right back in. They're gonna revoke his bond.
You know what? You're right. Now, what it is that it
Girl,
just,
shout
it
out
just,
to Maury.
it just happened.
Absolutely. The
You
legend,
get it.
the legendary
You get it.
Maury.
You get it. I
I
mean,
get it without you
Laws of
having to say it.
attraction.
yes, you get it. It's, that's the only thing really keep me going in this motherfucker. I'm be honest with you. That
Really?
motherfucker tell you anything. Yeah, I know this and I know that. I know this. They just be saying shit. They don't get it. They don't
Don't
really
get it
give a
at
fuck.
all.
They don't get
Nope.
it, and they don't give a
And
fuck.
go to the go-to. We gonna pray on it. Just gonna put it in God's hands. That's the go-to. Okay.
All the time. Well, God wants you to have some common sense too. He wants you to have some common sense. He wants you to put some action to it. So you don't do now one of them. He ain't gonna do it by himself now. That don't make sense to me. You got to have effort or something. If you got to say it, you got to goddamn. If he said you got to want you to get up and try to say your damn self as well now. So got to have some get up and go about your damn self. So like I said, you're the only thing got to keep me going right now. I don't have nothing else to
Nesto
look forward
talks like
to.
an old
I'll be
geezer.
honest with you. Yeah,
We got each other. We good.
yeah. That's. I mean, I'm happy with that. I'm not sad at all about that part because guess what? You're down the road. You don't get that every day. What you got going on? The looks and the brains, shit. You don't get either.
And the screeners.
And the springness and the ding dong, the trampoline type shit going on.
And the ding dong trampoline. You see what I'm saying? She likes to ride. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Okay. Girl. Sonya really thought she was doing something, but she's not doing anything but wasting her time and running up Global Tel Link. Let me tell you something. I wonder if Global Tel Link is a publicly traded company because those people are sitting on a freaking gold mine. Okay,
Yeah,
they are sitting on a gold mine. I wonder if they are publicly traded. Look, if you're looking for a company to invest in, it might be some Global Tel Link.
I don't see
okay,
no motherfucker walking around with a cane doing nothing.
Really? That's okay. I'll prop you up.
Okay. Okay, well that'll work.
Go get those bands that prop you up.
Okay. Oh, damn.
I want to go to the thing and put money on you today. I don't want to forget. Did I bring I brought my card? I got to put $100 on your books today.
Well, I sure appreciate it. Send me some more beautiful pictures. Like that keep me going. That really
I'll
keep me
send you
going.
some pictures.
Yeah, it does keep me going. Yeah.
It does it.
Yeah, it does keep
Girl,
me going.
they are owned by a venture capital company. Hold on, let's get some because this is for teaching purposes too. Global Tel Link is the corrections industry trusted one-stop source for integrated technology solutions, delivering an innovative version for the future while providing let's see. Global Tel Link is an innovative leader in correctional technology education solutions to assist in rehabilitating inmates and payment services solutions for government, offers visionary solutions that can be configured to support the needs of virtually any agency. They seem to be owned. They're headquartered in Falls Church, Virginia. In addition, locations in Mobile, Alabama, California, Florida, Gainesville, Indiana, Minnesota, Texas, Pennsylvania. So offices across the United States. They seem to be owned by some sort of a venture capital company. Let me see. They are who owns Global Tel Link is owned by American Securities. They try to sell itself to Platinum Equity, whose chairman and CEO is Tom Gores, owner of the Detroit Pistons. What? They are sitting on a freaking gold mine. They just it's a technology company that provides phone services. They are making a lot of money low key. This is crazy. And it's a cash business because all these people are doing are transferring funds so people can talk on the phone. It's basically like a private phone company. It's a private phone company with high ass rates. And all they're doing is having to perfect and sell this technology because the jails don't want to have to deal with it. And they give the technology to the municipalities so they can run reports, hear the calls, do the video calls, all this stuff. This is all they're doing by sitting here is making these companies rich. Don't be mad at us. Be mad at Global Tel Link, okay?
Try to call her office and you give me.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I
Let's
got a
do
list
it
for you.
around. Hmm.
I got a list for you. One of them you're gonna have to go see in person. That one
Okay.
person you got to go see them in person. Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
yeah, I know what they can do, but that was just you got to have your shit together. Got to have this together, and everything else. Yeah, so you have to talk to them one on one. But you know what's going on, so really, just gotta have somebody that knows can see past the bullshit. But you see past the bullshit.
Hmm.
But a lot of people don't even want to see past the bullshit. I'm pretty sure you experienced that as well too.
Hmm. That's true.
Yeah.
People like to. It's easier for them to believe when they just don't think, when they're not really thinking. But then some people are just more involved with themselves than anything else.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all.
That's true. That's
You
true.
know,
But
people
listen, when I
sometimes have to. Go ahead. You got a
listen,
minute.
what I said, I'm past all the other shit. My past is my past. I'm past that. So I'm looking forward to the future right now. I'm looking forward to the future. That's all I got right now. Other than that, I really ain't trying to compete, compare. I'm past that. That don't matter to me. I ain't growing old
Thank
by
you.
myself. Yeah.
Right.
So, and I got somebody beautiful that I'm growing old with. So, guess what? I'm good. I'm
You
straight.
good?
You can't pay
You
for
straight?
money. Money can't pay for you. It can't.
No.
Yes, it can. Do you think that you think that this started out as Nesto trying to finesse her? Which I think that what Joey says that it started out as Sonya trying to finesse him. Do you think that it flipped on her? Has there been a flip? Has this flipped or is this just a flop? I guess that's the other poll that we're going to have to ask. Was this a flip or a flop? Guys, we have over 1,000 votes. Where is Ponytail? If you haven't voted yet, make sure to vote because we're going to end the poll soon. Let me drop the call in. Joey, if you are in the bushes, give us a call in because does anyone have any questions that they wanted to ask Joey specifically? So you guys let me know. Let's finish this up.
You can't.
No, money don't buy loyalty.
No, it don't. It don't. People say it do. They try to play the game.
It don't.
But
It don't. Trust me, it don't. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I've worked for people and made them lots of money, and they still like, So no, money don't buy loyalty. If it ain't them to be that, then that's just what it is. 46 seconds. Tell me how much you love me.
I love you very much. I like your outfit. I love you very much, and I love your outfit. I'll be glad when I can get a chance to really hug you and show my appreciation.
And take
I
it
love
off.
you. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so very much for taking your time and spending time with me. It's always
What time you
great. Probably about 2 hours.
5 o'clock.
Okay. Okay. I call you 5 o'clock. I sure will.
Yeah,
I
5
love
o'clock
you so very.
it's 2:30. I love you more every day. We're good. I'm good. I could do this with
Okay.
you.
All
All
right.
right.
Love you too. All right.
You're beautiful. You're so
All right.
cute.
Nah, you are too.
No, you cute.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
Y'all, Portia and Lambo are going crazy right now. Let's see how loyal he is when he can breathe fresh air. Girl, on that ankle bracelet. Okay. Did I drop the phone line? Okay, let's do this again. All right, I'm gonna go through the poll. We're gonna end the poll right now. This is like this is like a very successful poll, guys. You guys did that. Let's see what's going on here. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Okay. You guys, 679 likes. If you hadn't had a chance to hit the like button yet, please do that. That would be awesome. I just pinned the call in. We're gonna take about 30 minutes to do some call in, guys. And let me read the results. Joey is backstage. Okay. Hey Joey.
Francois,
Hey, how are you?
how are you?
I'm doing well. Guys, wait, Joey, where's Ponytail? Do you have any idea? Or did you vote?
I did not vote.
You did not vote. What?
I did not vote.
Why? Did I not have a suitable option for you? Or you didn't want to participate in the foolishness?
I'm sure you. I'm sure it's a combination of the two.
Really?
But I think
Are
my
you
hands.
going highbrow on us? Are
I
you
think
getting too good to be? That's not civil of you. That was very uncivil.
remember I'm the mature male of the group. Okay, so I'm trying to
Oh,
bring a different,
okay.
get a different vibe.
You're the contrarian. You have to be a
I'm
little
right.
bit of the yes.
Right.
It's okay.
Someone has to bring some logic in, and everyone's not going to agree with me. But
Okay.
Gen X in the house, so we're gonna
Okay.
have
You're
to.
sticking in with your male energy. You're keeping your male energy intact. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So no ponytail votes. Okay.
Uh-uh.
Oh my God. He's low key shaming us girls, guys. Okay. Well, we won't read the poll while you're on the phone then. I'm not going to bore you with the petty, sir. So
Yes,
what
ma'am.
else is going on? What happened this week? How did you feel? I just threw you a lot of questions. So, how did this week go and how did you feel after last week cuz you were on the bad list last week. People
Well,
were not happy with Joey last week. What happened?
it was 2 weeks ago, but yeah, they're about
Really?
yeah, it was about 2 weeks, maybe
2
10 days.
weeks went fast.
It does, and I think we were talking about Nesto, but we were also talking about some Fani Willis stuff
Yes,
as
yes, yes.
well. So
True.
maybe that's where people kind of, again. I mean, I hate to tell you these things, but sometimes I have to. I think that's where people
Well,
kind of went south.
yeah,
Um,
no, but that's good though. We need to hear different voices. So
yeah.
that's always good to hear. So what do you think? So what do you think the rub was and how do you think that panned out over this week? What was
with
the rub 2 weeks ago with both things? I guess
with
we
both
were
things,
waiting to hear about Nesto's was he going to get bond? So we know he did.
he
And
did.
then Fani is still in the hot seat about the pings and cell phone towers and all of that. And I think there might be a potential prosecutor whistleblower. I was reading an article in Newsweek and they said that there could be a prosecutor from Cobb County who has come forward and says that they might have some information to help corroborate the relationship kicking off in 2019. So that could be happening.
Yeah, I mean that uh, the Fawny thing bothers me. It it bothers me on a number of levels. Now, for the Bougie gang, this, I'm going to be I'm going to be a little preachy. This
Okay.
is why you don't call everybody a hoa, because based on your definition, Fawny is a what?
Not mine.
Well,
I'm
the
well,
internet streets, the
I
streets.
have I do have I could be hypocritical on this because I like her, so I'm not going to call her
That's the
that.
problem.
she's
See,
she's a smart girl. She's not,
that doesn't change. That does
I
not
do
change
have
it.
flexible my views are a little flexible and
Uh-huh.
can be somewhat elitist because I feel
Uh-huh.
like she's earned
The right
her badness. Like she's
the
not basic. But I
okay.
mean,
The
sometimes,
key.
you know,
Is there a
sometimes
banner
it's
that says
okay.
something about keeping your legs closed? I mean, I could have sworn I saw something
No,
like that there.
I do agree with
Uh,
that.
huh.
No, well, let me say this though.
Mhm.
That's why she's in trouble. Even though I like
Mhm.
her, she didn't follow that rule, and
She's
that's
not in
why
trouble.
she's in the hot seat. But that's why she's in the
Actually,
hot seat.
she's not in trouble for that. That's not why she's in trouble.
Well,
She's in
it's a
trouble.
derivative of that.
Well,
It's
even if he
because of
wasn't,
that.
well, if he wasn't married, she'd still be in trouble. She's in trouble because she just didn't notify her boss of a pre-existing relationship, and she hired him, which is a complete conflict of interest. But I don't want to get into.
Absolutely.
So that's
No,
really
I
what
agree
that's
with
about.
that.
But
Absolutely. Yeah. She made
again,
some mistakes.
unfortunately, I don't have I don't have the option to have a sliding scale. Things are either black or white. Either you are or you're not. which is
She's
why
one of the
I don't.
girls. She's one of the girls. So I
Which
have
is
to.
why which is
I
why
like her. She's one of the
which is why
girls. Like,
which is why I don't throw those things around. I don't throw those names, those adjectives out there because you never know when you have to throw them at yourself or somebody that you know.
Okay.
So
Yes. Okay.
I
That's a
tend not to
very
do
good
that.
point. But
Yeah, so be very
I'm not
careful
gonna
with that.
deny that I have a conflict of interest on that
I
point.
know. I
I'm
know you do.
copping to it. I'm
I know
copping
you
to
do.
it.
But as far as things go today, it's just not looking very good. The deeper you get in, the more you peel it back, the worse it looks. It just looks bad. And I don't know how it's going to go, but I think I know how it's going to go. But I'll keep that to myself. But
You
yeah,
think
it's
she's going to have to step down?
she is. They're gonna move it. They're gonna move it. They're gonna have. The problem is not moving. The problem is not recusing her office from the case. The issue is what the state and the ethics boards are going to do after this. That's the real issue. So yeah,
What is the capital of Georgia?
Atlanta.
Oh, it is Atlanta. Okay, so she's in the seat. She's in the seat. Yeah, she's in like one of the most visible. She's like the
Correct.
most visible DA in the state.
Right.
Okay, well,
So so
and
you don't
so
so
you
you
think they're
don't.
going to move venue or they're going to?
That's how they do it. They move it to
Okay,
another. They give it to another DA,
okay.
and who may or may not see the same things that she sees.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they do, they have to start the process all over again.
Mm. The
So
discovery and all of that.
everything starts from
Wow.
scratch. So
And
yes,
what if they give it to another DA and another DA doesn't see what Fani saw? Will it go away potentially?
it
If
could,
there's
it could
okay,
die. They could say, I don't
mm,
see it. There's no smoke
we
here.
don't
There's
see
no
a
fire
Rico
here,
here.
right? And they could die.
Okay.
So I mean,
Um,
that's the danger in that,
just 1 second,
as I
Brad. I see
understand.
you behind stage. Okay, hold on just a minute. Okay, Brad. Thank you. So yeah. So all right. So that's the Fani thing.
Yes,
What about Nesto and Sonya? What about those two? What about
I,
this very interesting love
I took a
quadrangle?
I took a break today to listen to them again, and
Hmm.
I'm always when I think I can't be any more bothered by this. I was listening to the conversation between Dion and Shirley.
Okay.
Uh, the duplicitous, they're so duplicitous that it just really makes me want to throw up. I've never seen, and Nesto is literally multiple people. He's different to everybody. He's different to
Everybody.
Shirley. He's different. He's a different person with Dion. He's a different person with Sonya. He's not. He is. I don't know who he really
He's like
is.
a shapeshifter. He's a
He is very
shapeshifter.
much. It's extremely. I mean, he's not a very sophisticated one, but
No.
he is different to everybody,
He
and
was different with Sylvia.
that is
He shows
yes,
deference. He's
yeah,
kind of wants to be like a little humble.
yeah.
He's definitely like a different. He does give different to everyone. That's a very interesting observation. Yes.
And that scares me. That shows a pathology that I don't like. And if I was Sonya, I would probably put some distance. I think that is telling to
She's
me.
damaged though, and I don't mean that in a flip way, like in all seriousness. Ma'am is she's damaged. Um, and I don't know that she sees that. She's also dug her claws in. So she also seems to be the type that she wants to be right. And I think her staking her claim on this guy, she would have to admit some things about herself and this relationship to walk away. I think she's too vested in this situation to let it go. She's got a lot of pride with it too.
So what do you think about the statement he made about he wants to grow old with her?
I just think it's finesse. I think he's lying. I think he
See,
says what it might sound good, and maybe even in his mind it might be good, but I do in a way think he has some low self-esteem. I don't think he even feels like he qualifies for her. Um like she's because that's why he's so fascinated. She's so pretty. Not that he's been with just ugly women, because that's not true either. But I don't think that he sees his complete value. So he might, just as much as she might be a low self esteem person, he might be also. Um, I think that there's some codependency and some low self esteem.
I agree with there's a comment that yeah, it's code name Nikki. Yeah, he's lying. I mean, yes, it's a yeah, that troubles me more than anything. Yeah, there's a there, something is going on with him. He literally, even in the conversation, and here's another tell. When Sonya and Dion were having the little spat over the
Hmm.
money,
Hmm.
and Nesto comes in and he kind of breaks them up. And on the surface, you think, now, folks, let's not argue. We got bigger fish to fry here.
Hmm.
But that's not what I really read into that. What I read is Dion is starting to talk. He's starting to say things that I don't want Sonya to know or hear.
Right.
Uh, and it's and Sonya, unfortunately, I hope she's in the bushes, but maybe not. Is not is not picking up on that. But he literally is so duplicitous that is really disturbing. I mean, he will
Hmm.
literally say anything. He completely changes. I mean, he goes from a wolf to a lamb.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter. I've never met. I've never seen anything like that. Um, I've seen folks code switch, but I've never seen anything. I've never seen people actually put on a completely different uh,
Like persona,
persona.
and really kind of, and
Yeah,
yeah, it's almost
it's
like
really
he's a shapeshifter,
it's
but
really scary. It's really
yeah,
scary.
he's a cross between like a shapeshifter and code switching.
It really
Brad, don't
scares me.
call back in. I think we lost Brad. I just give me about another 10 minutes. Oh, he's back. Okay. Brad, hold on, okay? Um but yeah, it really is interesting, right? To see him kind of morph, and he's very when he's with different people who he's not 100% aligned to, he will keep very quiet. He's
Well,
not going to interject. He's going to let them talk, and he's going to stay quiet and stay in the back. When he feels like he can talk, he'll talk, but he lets people do a lot of the talking, if you notice.
right.
But sometimes he wants to speak, but oftentimes, especially when they're on group calls, he's just very quiet.
Again, that's a skill that he's learned, but
Mhm.
again, because he is so shifty, and he's so crafty that I don't know if we haven't seen all the character skins that he has. We don't, some of the other things that he's been accused of. The more I see these kind of behaviors, the more I go, I don't know if that person couldn't actually do that. Uh,
Mhm.
because I don't know who you really are. Who are you really? What are you really like? Because he is so different to different people.
Well, what
It's
do you
very,
think
very
about
intriguing.
somebody who marries someone, knows they're not divorced, marries someone else, knows they're not divorced, may or may not know, but doesn't care enough to look into it, marries someone else, and gets
Well,
divorced, and then still may be married to two people.
he had a big
Um,
fish. He had a
like,
big fish. Yeah, he had a big fish. He couldn't let that go. And and allegedly, he's an opportunist. So that's the kind of thing that opportunists do. So I'm not surprised about that. But I also am surprised that I'm more disappointed in, like I said, in Shirley, because you cannot tell me that Shirley did not know that this stuff was not, or a lot of this stuff wasn't going on. she didn't know all the details, but she certainly knew that something was not right, and
Hmm.
should have cut bait, should have cut sling with him a long time ago,
Hmm.
and she would have been in a much better position than she is now. And
Um,
I'm not Daryl. Somebody keeps saying, asking if I'm Daryl. I'm not Daryl.
no. Why is he so timid with Daryl? I think they're just being funny. Um, But what about why do you think he was so I think that when he's around real alpha men, men who he feels are more alpha, because he's a beta. He's a beta who tries to seem like he's alpha. If you buy into these type of titles, he's a beta who alphas, right? But when he's around very secure men who are secure within themselves, he starts to cower, and he gives a lot of deference. He's even a little self-deprecating, and they know how to deal with him because they'll prop him up and give him some dap and credit and everything, but they don't really mean it. That's why I think he's so timid with Daryl. I think Daryl intimidates him, so he you know that's just what he does, because he knows that he's like that's just what men do.
I guess I would hazard to guess that Daryl is probably maybe the only straight person that he knows. It's only up and up,
Straight as in
as in
not in
not.
criminal
Yes,
enterprise, or someone
correct.
who's not living that type of
Right,
lifestyle.
and
Hmm.
he wants to have at least somebody that is that's on the up and up in his corner. Because
Hmm.
because we haven't seen anything from Daryl since. I haven't. We saw those two, or those that we saw those visits, which were very short, and that's it.
Hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. And again, the jury's still out on Daryl. There's not enough information to make a make a reasonable assessment. So I don't know. But he is a piece of work, and the more we study him, the I hate to say it, but the worse it gets. Um,
So let me ask you this. So Erlene Winfrey, who is the DDA of the like human trafficking or sex trafficking, like the sex crimes unit. I don't have the exact title right, but that's her area of expertise, right? Erlene
right,
Winfrey, the one who negotiated the bonds, and the one who negotiated the dismiss, and then probably subsequently had to put those bond requests in front of the judge, Judge Adams, along with one of her district attorneys, or deputy. Not she wasn't deputy, but one of the ADAs, right?
right.
Argued that in front of Judge Adams. What's your take on bonds? Like, there was not a dismissal as had been rumored. There's bonds, and they're going to send it to grand jury, and they say something should be coming. So whether it's a clear or an indictment, what are your thoughts on? Because I'm thinking,
Uh,
if she let the CP go, and she wasn't willing to let the other charges go, then they must feel like they have a
well,
case to present it to the grand jury, right?
I do believe so. And and if you remember about a day or two ago, the Nature Boy trial, he was just
Hmm.
convicted.
Yeah.
Uh, kind of the same thing, kind of similar circumstances, not exactly, but similar, where you have victims that came forward, said that this person did these things to me as a requirement to leave, or when I was on my way out. So um, and so you know I think that he is if he is not worried, he should be, because
Hmm.
the Nature Boy thing just was a it's kind of a good bellwether. That really kind of tells you, which way the wind's blowing when it comes to these cases. And he doesn't have, he has, looks like he has multiple people saying this. Uh, or he has one person saying it, excuse me, one person. Um, and, but all you need is one. And they can probably, if they can kind of tie things together and make it stick, then then he's facing some serious
He might have
consequences.
some trouble. Yeah, I
Now,
mean,
and I hope,
mhm.
and I will tell you, and I'll tell everybody this. I hope that that he didn't do these things. I hope that this is all a misunderstood. I hope it is. I really do. I really do. But
Why?
um,
Just because the nature of the crime, or do you think that Nesto has some redeeming qualities? Is it
no,
like
I don't
why do
think so.
you
I
just
don't
hope?
because I don't wish that on anyone.
But
And
the
I
victims came forward and said it happened. So do you? I
so
mean, if what they're saying is true,
if what they're saying is true, and they can they can show it. Yeah, he's in some serious. He's in a pickle, and
yeah.
there's not much. I don't think there's much he can do to kind of. And again, with his other behaviors and the way he does everything else, it just you're just building the profile. You're just building the case.
Hmm.
If you'll steal from a if you'll steal from a baby, you'll steal from a teenager. If you'll steal from a teenager, you'll steal from an adult. You steal from an adult, you steal from again. You just kind of build on that. So what won't you do? You will do
Well,
these
and
things. What will you not do? So
what do you think about the marriages too? I mean, not that that's a major issue, but I think it's also a character reference because Sonya always wants to talk about character reference, character reference, character reference. This is someone who's been married 4 times that really didn't bother to get a divorce 3 times. The uh, the spouses had to seek out the divorces, for a
right,
couple different reasons. So he's still technically married to his first wife, but he married 2 other people that sought out divorces, had divorces granted, but he was definitely living in some overlap um, through all of his marriages. He was at least married to 2 people at any one given time.
well,
um don't
that's
you do
true.
you think that that's going to come just from the relationship kind of scam? And was the Shirley thing a scam? Him saying that Shirley never sent the certificate in, I almost feel like is a lie. This pastor who married them is of a mega church. I mean, a huge church that has been around for a long time. Why would they hand a bride a marriage certificate? It just
What
doesn't it just a marriage license to send in. It just doesn't make sense to me.
again? It was a publicity stunt that went horribly wrong,
But we
and
don't
that's
know
what
that. I mean, that's a speculation
uh,
though. We don't know that for facts though. We know that
I
Essence
am.
paid for it, but we don't
I am
know.
going to. I am going to. That is my
That's
hypothesis. I think
that's
this
that's a gut
is a bad.
theory.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's your
It's just a
theory. And
publicity
I
that
respect
went
that.
wrong, and and the and all that may or may not come out. But again, that's low hanging fruit. And it's only an issue if someone makes it an issue. If one of the wives makes it an issue, I guess the state could, if it's true,
Well, if you
I guess the
wanted to
state could go after
enter
them.
like some reasonable doubt, if Shirley colluded in some sort of a fraud that, perpetuated for almost a decade and she was kind of like a partner in crime, could someone enter in that like reasonable doubt that maybe some of these other people, like these were some long games he was playing with some people and they were
It's
they were knowledgeable about like some maybe get rich quick schemes. Like if they want to go for Shirley and the bigamy, maybe they can say, well, these were women who were interested in get rich schemes and hookups and free stuff. And I don't know, like, could that be, and kind of blame go the route of blaming the victims
I mean,
and that they just fell into a con.
it could, but we have to pull the documents, get it in court, and I think that he has. I think in his situation, he has so many other much larger fish to fry that's kind of small, and a lot of times if no one's really making an issue about it, a lot of that stuff kind of goes away. 50 years ago, people were married. It wasn't uncommon for people just to kind of just walk off and
Right, you
start new
never heard
families
from
and
them
just
again
never
or
again. And so, I
Mhm.
mean, it's not, it is a, I mean, stuff like that still kind of does happen. So I don't know if I mean it's an issue, but I think there's some very big issues here that just
Yeah, no,
take up
the
all the
grape
bandwidth.
and
Yes,
the trafficking and all of those things, but those are those relationships that he had with those people in the like the teacher and the real estate agent. Those are some relationships where they were relationships, and then there was also money involved. Then there's the grape, which we don't really know. Like we read some of the things that happened. Um, Honestly, still there was the CP out there. Maybe they're not going to talk about the CP. I guess they won't. But there was also, I mean, there's just a lot going on. And then there's the conspiracy. Like he had a lot going on.
somebody asked me to describe myself. I'm like a I'm like a uh, I'm like a hideous troll. How about that?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Not you just yeah. It's really terrible.
Joey lives in the computer.
Yes, I live under a bridge.
Oh,
The
wow.
yeah. Uh, but the I don't know. I mean, it's I feel he's got a tough row to hoe, and he did it to himself. Put yourself in that box, so you're gonna have to kind of see how it plays out. But hopefully, the trials will happen within the next 90 days, I guess, if not
Well,
sooner.
let me ask you this.
And
80% CMOS is asking this. Can they then require Shirley to testify with non-spousal immunity, but then they would have to invalidate the marriage? So if they want to go down the road of putting all of that into like substantiate how she is not a spouse,
right,
then I guess they would have to they would have to officially invalidate the marriage to
right,
make
but
that happen.
correct, but you'd have to compel her to actually testify, and I don't think she.
Right.
I think the only way to compel her to testify is you would have to essentially hang something on her and say, unless you testify, unless you clear this up, we're gonna have to assume that
Right. Like Danielle
you knew about it,
Diamonds.
right? You knew about it. You had something to do with
So
it,
let's just
and that could kind of that could compel her to testify. But
yeah.
Shirley's really I mean, I hate to say it, but I don't. She'd be really a terrible witness because
Oh
she
my God,
literally
she's
doesn't.
horrible.
She wouldn't know anything. A publicity stunt. Somebody's asking, explain publicity stunt. Uh, I think that the publicity stunt came from the fact that it was a whirlwind relationship, and when you work in the public sphere, especially in media, it's a chance to get a lot of likes, a lot of views. Your stock goes up, and and Shirley Strawberry, who does relationship a relationship column every day. It just kind of it would be a huge media event to watch her be proposed to and get married, and it was in
Yeah, she was
Essence
a woman of a
magazine.
certain age.
Correct.
Steve
And that
had
just
think like a man,
right,
think like a woman, think like a man, act like a lady or whatever. That
right,
whole thing was going on.
right. And the numbers just went up. And this thing happened very, it happened, not necessarily fast, but happened pretty quickly. And
It was like a 90
and
day fiance thing.
right, right. And so we don't necessarily know that all the I's are dotted and the T's were crossed. I mean, uh, the honest, the best it could go, on the left, it could be people just kind of they administratively forgot to do something, and so it didn't get done. Or maybe if the marriage is completely 100% good. On the right is this was a complete fraud from everybody knew that it wasn't real, and you were going to kind of get married and kind of you were going to have this ceremony. People do this nowadays. They have the commitment ceremonies or a ceremony, but it's not a legal marriage. And you have a ceremony, and you get all this media attention. You get in Essence magazine. You get to be a bride. You get to be queen for a day. You get to be a bride, and uh, which just drives your stock up as a radio personality that talks about
Hmm.
relationships. So
Hmm.
that's the publicity stunt that it goes wrong because it went wrong when after within a year of being married, he was in jail the first time in less than a year. So you kind of knew that he operated kind of, you know, he didn't stay in the lines. He didn't color in the lines. You
Well,
knew that very
also,
early
wouldn't
on.
it have been wouldn't it have gone wrong when you guys stayed together longer than a year? Like, if it was just a publicity stunt, publicity stunts aren't meant to be 10 years of marriage.
That's true, but see
If it's a
now,
publicity stunt, or
yeah, but
maybe it was a publicity stunt that went wrong because she actually liked him. She ended up liking him and they ended up cohabitating. You mean like
that's
that too?
it's that's possible. And you can't get, I think Portia from the house, from Atlanta. I
Hmm.
don't know if I think
That could have been one that
she
went wrong,
right.
right?
She went wrong and she got rid of him very quickly. So she did it right. It went as soon as it was revealed that he was kind of not who she thought he was, which I kind of questioned that she didn't know that in the first place. But anyway, when it came out that he wasn't who she thought he was, she quickly got rid of him, started divorce proceedings. So that's what you do to minimize that. I think Shirley didn't do that. Shirley was trying to keep this thing going, and it's not hard. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to kind of keep it going. Life takes on. I think they moved from California to Atlanta, and uh,
She may have liked him a
Net,
little bit.
Nesto is
He was
very
good
good at.
company.
Well, he's very good at. He's very good at giving. He was very good at giving her the things that kept her kind of quiet. Nice car, basically a nice car because they kept getting evicted from different houses,
Oh my
which is
God, it was a
another tell.
nightmare.
Which is another tell. I know it would be kind of wait a minute. We kind of keep getting evicted. Something's wrong here. So, but Shirley just
Especially
didn't
at a
do it.
certain age. Nobody
Right.
over, like, I don't, for even 30 or 20, but it's not really an age thing, but Shirley is a established older woman who wants to be moving every 3 to 5 years because of non-payment of rent. It's not
But
even like they're moving for jobs or
right.
downgrading because of lifestyle choice. Well, it is lifestyle choice to not pay rent. Sort of. It seems like it was a lifestyle choice for them because they were renting places, and for some these people with at least one has a known salary of at least $400,000 to $100,000 a year isn't paying rent, and that is a choice.
Yeah. Again, there's a number of reasons why you do it. Pride, embarrassment. I mean, there's a lot of reasons. Appearances. Uh, Jay Washington said that is correct. Appearances is
Hmm.
it. So people will stay around in these things, and they don't necessarily. And I don't. And we like to give. We want to give Shirley. I would like to think Shirley being a mature woman would know how to handle any situation. But that may or may not necessarily be the case. She may have gotten
Hmm.
herself into something that she just didn't know how to get out of.
Right. And
So
that's fair. Yeah, I mean I
yeah,
can buy that. I don't
you
feel
know,
like just because you're 50, 60, 70, you should be all knowing and,
right, right.
all
But
everything, but
but
it is a bit kind of like, but you're the strawberry letter. So back to
correct,
that
right. Well,
point.
that again, that's my job. That's my gig. So I can turn it on and I'm reading a script and I can do it for Strawberry Letter, but in my real life, not I can't necessarily do that. And here's a man that was, here's a man that was gone days at a time, out in the streets. Uh,
I can't imagine. And then
so,
open up the door. Um
so,
She
so,
seemed a little aloof at times when you look through their Instagram and when they had interactions like her birthday and things like that. Not the big showy birthday, but there was like a birthday during COVID where maybe he got like a cake from Publix or something and was doing something in the dining room. And she was
right.
very aloof, like just
She
kind of
was.
almost like shoulders almost seemed up, very kind of not sure of what he would do next. And
Because
she always had like an odd giggle. Like we talk about his giggle, but her giggle too of kind of uncomfortable was a little bit off-putting as well. There's just some awkward moments with those two.
But it was completely staged. That whole thing was staged.
Hmm.
It wasn't organic. It wasn't real. It was just staged.
The
Uh,
engagement.
the little party, the birthday party. If you ever watched that was kind of staged a lot. He did a lot of things like that. Um, I don't know. He was just good at again for Shirley. Shirley's very appearance driven. Apparently, that's what it looks like to me, in my opinion. And so, if I can keep that going, and for a while he was able to do it. He had these luxury cars, and he was able to kind of do this kind of shell game, musical chairs, and make that stuff happen. And the music stopped, and there was no chair, and so there you go, and that's what happened. So, and again,
Oh, I'm
Shirley
sorry.
had to know.
Mm. It was almost like a Ponzi in a way. Raquel, I see you backstage. Um, it was giving like Ponzi. I think almost like robbing Peter to pay Paul, or just
Sure,
having to have like investors and balls in the air to try to cover this and cover that. It may have been someone like a Ponzi scheme, like maybe not
it was.
intentionally a Ponzi scheme, but
It was.
somewhat of some sort of put a little bit of money here, get a little bit of money there, cover the bases over here, get the money
It
over
was.
there, and
It
then as
was.
soon as you run out a little bit of money, everything starts like falling apart, and then you get two people who know each other in the room, and then you've got enough people, just like when he says, old girl called California and told her everything.
Right.
It's one of the all you need is that perfect storm of people meeting up and hearing about what's going on, and then it's like, we got a case, you know what I mean?
But you did hear Ernest try to defuse that, right? Try to throw her off the scent. There is a call
When
where
Mhm.
when Shirley called him and said, "I got a call from so and so," and you said she was I think he was trying to say that she is bisexual. She was trying to talk to you. That's what she really wants. And
Which one was that?
so
Okay, so
it
someone had
was
called her. Oh, you're
yeah.
talking about Ebony Steele?
Yes,
The
yes,
the first
yes,
the
yes.
the
I
the
think,
the
yeah, I think,
associate who
yeah,
he ended up breaking up with and that whole thing.
right.
Okay.
I think Ebony was calling her, trying to give her some, trying to. You may want to be careful. She was trying to give her a warning, and then of course Ernest goes, "No, no, no, that's not what. She's just trying to, you don't know this about her, but she's just trying to talk to you. That's how these people are. They're from, that's she doesn't want me to tell anybody, but that's kind of how they operate.
Mhm.
So I thought that again, he was extremely again very cagey, very duplicitous, very crafty on that. And I don't know why Shirley didn't see through that, but maybe but I guess she just wanted to believe what he said, or because so I don't know.
So are you
It's
talking about when he was working on his book, and he had the chapter
yes,
about
yes,
Ebony, and
yes,
she says,
yes,
"Why were you writing about Ebony, or why did you mention this, that, and the third?" And he basically knocks down Ebony, and then says, yes, brings up the bisexual thing, and
right.
then also, but she said I was a good man, and then Shirley was completely turned off by the conversation, was just
Yeah,
like, okay,
he
whatever,
says
I don't want to talk
he
about
said
it.
he said something like she was trying to. What do you mean she was trying to soft check me or something like that? And he was like, well, and
Oh my god.
he goes through this long explanation. He doesn't
I
say,
wish
well,
these two
she
I
may
could
be,
never deal with those people. I could never deal with that whole group. Like, it's can
correct.
you cut to the chase and be like, can you speak direct? I don't want to speak I don't want to hear stories and poems and hyperbole and all kinds of just tell me, say what you mean and mean what you say. That's all. Like,
Okay.
don't tell me a story all the time. Like that would get on my nerves.
Right. And I thought and
Um,
somebody made it about I thought it was about Ebony's mom too, but the way he phrased but that would make no sense.
mhm.
Why would I tell you
Raquel, just one
about
second, okay?
why would I tell you about someone's mom if I'm soft checking you. That doesn't make any sense. So, but anyway, he basically he moved the topic from what this person was trying to
Mhm.
tell Shirley to something complete. He changed the subject very in that
He was using
exchange.
Ebony an
Right,
example in his book and was trying to loop Shirley into Ebony trying to collude on something. And when Shirley checked him on it, he shifted the blame and the conversation to something else where she just was like, oh, I don't care. Like, I'm done. Like, she didn't even want to hear it.
right. Again, it's uh, but
It's weird. God
he's
only
a he's.
knows what he's writing in this book. It's got to be a disaster.
I would love
Um,
to read it.
oh my God, it's probably the rantings of a madman. Joey, we love hearing from you. I've got two people backstage that want to come up, so we're gonna let you go. We love hearing from you, and we'll talk to you again hopefully next week or the week after. We'll see what's new and what's next. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully something will happen by there every
Oh
2 weeks or
my
so.
gosh.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you again soon.
Well, thank you, Fran.
Of
Be safe.
absolutely. Of course, I will. Thank you. You
All
too.
right.
Take care. All right.
Bye.
Bye bye. Raquel. Hey, Raquel.
Hey, hey, friend, can you hear me?
I can hear you very well. PW, I've got you backstage, so just hold on, okay? Someone said, "Is Joey a gynecologist?" I don't know if he's a doctor or lawyer or whatever, but we know he's bougie gang, so that's the most important thing. Raquel, what's going on? What do you think about what's going on this week?
Well, let me say bougie gang, 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 all the
Absolutely,
way.
period. Okay,
And this
okay.
is Raquel from California.
Raquel, our
And
fan, yes.
yes, 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 all day,
She's
all
the
day.
magic.
Yes, I had to call back in. I have been waiting and waiting. And because it is raining here and I'm on a long trip home, and I just want to first say Joey stands on business all the
He
time.
does.
So I
Yes.
love Joey.
He's like our
Um,
brother. He's the bougie gang
yes, he
brother. Yes.
is. I love his opinions all the time. So kudos to you, Joey. I think he's on to something, and I'm going to go ahead and agree with him with the Shirley Strawberry. She is on that Fugazi. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Nesto says it best when he says she's a woman of pride. I think the whole entire marriage was Fugazi.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think it was done to sell her book, the whole Steve Harvey thing, think like a man,
Okay.
act like a lady thing. And it rings true to power when she simply asked him, how many grandchildren does he
Oh
have?
my
You've been
God.
with this man for 8 years. You don't know how many grandchildren that y'all have collectively. Hello. What's
Right.
up with that? Uh, that's key. And for the simple fact is, my lady, you're a good old Christian woman with your Bible and all your good old hymns, but yet and still you lied on a document of the bankruptcy by saying that you're a single woman. Now
Yep.
that ain't right. So what's up with that? So therefore,
Well,
as always, I've
mm-hmm.
always given Shirley Strawberry the side eye because she's full of SHI, sugar honey iced tea.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that they had an arrangement that did not include embarrassing her. And unfortunately, he did not live up to his side of the bargain, and he began to embarrass her. And that's where everything fell out of the nest.
Mm.
And now she's embarrassed. And that's where everything started to
And
fall apart.
exposed.
Exactly. And now she's out here looking a fool in these streets. So when Nesto simply said she is not as stupid as she claims, he's absolutely right. And that's the only thing that I believe that has come out of his mouth is she is not as stupid as she claims to be. She knew everything that was going on. That's the reason why she never knew where he was at all the time, because it was a simple rule. Listen, don't make me out here to be looking foolish in these streets. And he did. he had her looking stupid, and she still looks stupid. But you know, that's what that is. The second point that I need to make is Ernesto is one of those people, as you say, that's a shape shifter, as you call it. Because he simply creates an environment that people need. And what that is he is what Sonya needs at the time. She acts like a woman child, so he treats her like a woman child. That is exactly what she is. She's on there showing her little nails like a 2-year-old. Mommy, mommy, look at my nails. Her mannerisms are as of a child, so therefore she acts like one, and Nesto treats her as a child. She looks like a child, except for them bags under her eyes, honey. I'm thinking she Erica Badu over there looking like the bag lady, and the cleanup woman, because that's exactly what she is. That lady does not look like she's 20 years old. Child, when you sat up there and put that video up there with her and her niece's video, honey, showing them bags, child, that age was apparent, honey. Oh, she is. Listen, I'm a woman of a particular age too, but honey, my age screams 45, and that is that. She looks like she's 55, 60. Take off that filter, Miss Sonia. I don't know who is lying to you out here in the streets, but it's called concealer, and I need you to use it with some cucumber slices to put on them eyes so that that puffiness will go down. But it is called malnutrition. And when you are malnourished, that is the reason why you have those bags under your eyes, because you are losing sleep because you're taking all them calls from Nesto, and it's called stress. So that is the reason why you're out. Yes. And I will be damned if you are sitting up there talking to any of my children the way that you are on them their phone calls talking about $250. Now, I hollered very loudly. I don't really care too much about their story. I mean, I'm here for the case just like you are. But when she sat up there and talked to Dion about $250 and the way her tone was, I said, now I know something. Now, if I was Dion's mama, because I don't care how old my children get, I'm a mama cub first, but I'm going to get active with you. And I would have called that heifer and said, meet me, because I'm about to listen, I'm going to wring your ponytail all day because I'm going to be in jail today. Now, that's one thing I'm going to be in jail because you ain't about to talk to my child any old type of way that you want to for your raggedy ass daddy. No, that's not what we going to do. So right then and there, she was out of pocket.
You got 2 more times. He said you got 2 more times.
No, all you need is one. All you need is one with my child. My child could be
that was so funny.
5, 15, or 35 or 45. You got one time with my child, and me and you gonna get active all day long. That's all you get with me. So, Dion mama, if you listening to this, you need to get active with Sonya. Me and you gonna have a civil conversation, and you smack your lips at me, Miss 95 pounds. I'm a gut punch you in your stomach so you can lose all the rest of your intestines. Girl, because you're not about to do that. last thirdly thing, girl, I've been saving it up. Third thing is the last and final thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to drag just this one last time. The third thing is, Nesto, you did all of these things, all these nefarious things, however you got put in jail. But as a parent, I would never in a million years put my kids into my mess to ask them for money to put on my books, bail for anything that I have put myself in. And he's dead wrong for asking his children for anything. He's dead wrong for asking his friends for anything, because what he needs to do is take accountability. Now, if he want to have these tricks, do his bidding for him and have Sonya old raggedy trick butt do all of this mess, and she put up a GoFundMe, or she go here and trick herself off, because I don't care what nobody say. She's a trick. She's a prostitute, low key, because how she operate is prostitute energy. And I think everybody know that Sonya is a prostitute. She may not be on the pole, honey, but here in California, that's prostitute energy. And I know a prostitute when I see it. Trust and believe, honey. We got Figueroa very close. And I know prostitute energy. And she is a low budget prostitute. And I'm saying prostitute in a classy sense. Okay? But we all know what it is. She is a prostitute.
It's
That's
giving
what she do.
like a you feel like it's giving escort energy or something back.
No, not escort, honey. She's on the corner.
Wow.
She's on the corner.
Oh my goodness. My God.
Not escort, honey. She gets prostitute.
No, I got you. I heard you.
Yeah. I don't want to use the words that'll get you, demonetized and all of that. I'm gonna say prostitute because I'm classy over here. We gonna say prostitute, not the WH word.
Oh,
we gonna say prostitute. Okay.
A garden tool, yes.
Yeah. That's what she gives all day long. Because there ain't no way in this world that how she talks to him. Because when she made that comment, "Oh, I'm used to pimps," of course you are, heifer.
Or also,
because
I thought you were one.
Had one. Thank you.
The dialogue that she's had in several conversations. Also, if you're in PCFP's members, they have a call with some dude from Detroit. It's like, sir, man, it's pretty sad. It's
your
very
slip
telling.
is showing.
Yeah,
your slip is showing. Baby girl, your slip is showing. And here in California, we clock prostitution. We knows it here.
And people have a right to have an opinion, and it's giving a certain energy, and that's just what it is. We hadn't seen any proof, but people have a right to see what they say what they see. If you see something, say something, right?
That's what it is. That's what it is. And after all of this time, guess what, honey? You get what you pay for, and it's given Dollar Tree.
Oops, my God.
It's giving that. It's giving that all day. So you wanted Nesto, you got him. But at the end of the day, honey, you're not a wife. You never will be a wife. You said in a conversation that you planned on being single. Because guess what? Prostitutes don't feel that they're incapable of being in a successful relationship. You're telling on yourself, sweetie. And it is what it is. So go ahead and get your prize. But at the end of the day, he gonna do you worse than how he did Shirley. Because you gonna know about everything. You gonna know and you gonna be okay with it because that's all you worth. You waited 50-some years to get a Nesto? Child, please. Child, please. Okay, that's all I got for you, friend. Bougie gang up. Bougie gang gang. And that's all I got for y'all. But y'all have a good rest of y'all evening. I'll call back again when I got something else to say. Y'all
Raquel,
enjoy the rest of y'all night. Yes, of
course.
course.
Okay. Okay.
Love y'all.
Love
bye.
You too, sis. Thank you. Good night. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. PW. Hello, sis.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. That was hilarious. Yes.
Oh my God. Raquel she's a diamond. She's a gem.
Well, a little bit where she left off. Concerning Sonya. I don't know where I'm from. She may not be a mistress, but regardless of whether Nesto was married, she still is a side chick or a side hand.
Yeah. Because she gave up because she knew he was in a relationship. So yeah.
Enter into a situation where someone has literally been domesticated with someone for almost a decade and don't call yourself a side chick. If he did not straight up leave her as a result of meeting you and you were willing to go alongside that relationship for as long as Ness was willing to have you, and he wasn't paying your bills, what she said, he spent less than $100 according to her before the whole 20 times I've seen you thing came out. But Well, he still could have did
So
a
he didn't spend any money on you. He didn't take you out to any dinners. You didn't get to go put a dress on. Y'all were meeting up and Netflix and chilling probably, right?
a lot.
Mm-mm-mm.
But I've listened to Joey a few times, and I want to kind of just maybe hopefully answer a little bit of questions that he's been having as to he just didn't understand like how these women fell for Nesto. But um in my experience, matters of the heart does not have anything to do with intelligence. It doesn't have to do with finances. It's a whole nother different animal.
Right.
It can get anybody at any status, at any phase of their life. If your heart is involved and you really love a person, there is just going to be some things that sometimes you just overlook, you don't feel like you care about, or you know about, and you just keep it pushing because you love that person just that much. But there is no such thing as I'm too pretty to fall for somebody that's going to cheat on me or lie to me or try to steal from me.
Right.
It's just going to happen. Ask a whole lot of these women who are in Hollywood or in music and stuff like that. It doesn't keep anybody from falling for someone who's going to take advantage of you.
Well, and also when you've got someone who's moving alongside you and really a crafting like messaging that they
Right.
know you want to hear, because just like Joe, I think Joey's starting to see some of the things, because like he said, he saw how his mood, his conversation, his angle, his stories even change by the persons or person that he's talking to at the time. He is very kind of like, you know, he's a shapeshifter. Like he just completely changes per environment, per person, per anything. And if he can do that, then definitely, if you can see that, you can see how he finessed these ladies.
Wait, it's not nothing but time. He didn't have a place where he had to clock in or clock out. Um,
No,
he didn't even have a wife who required for him to be home. So
right.
nothing but time on his hands. And if that's your full-time job is being a con person, like you said, you craft it and he shapeshifts so much to the point to where um Nesto, it wasn't even recognizable to the different people because he also moved in a way where he kept everybody separate.
Mm-hmm.
Hardly anybody overlaps. So when Shirley doesn't know how many grandkids he has, unfortunately, it's not a surprise. Nesto was trying to bring all his family around and be involved because he really wasn't trying to be like the true sense of a family man.
Well, and also some of his kids know he's still married to Edith, and some of his kids probably knew he was still married to Martha.
Right.
And then some of his kids knew he had just married Shirley.
Right.
So
Right.
it's like he had a lot going on. He knew he wasn't divorced from Edith.
Exactly. So when it comes down to that, yeah, it's time for I mean not time for, but some of the questions that have been asked over and over again, like I said, keep listening to the calls. You get an answer. Nesto and even Dion has told him multiple times, like you said, he's a bugaboo. So even if you tell Nesto no, he doesn't accept no if that's not what he.
No.
So so I like to think that this stuff will be wrapped up, and even more of him will definitely be exposed, and we'll see the full totality of who Nesto really is.
What do you think about some of the conversation that he says? Do you think he when he talks about, I hope I make it out of here, I don't want to die in here. I mean, today hearing him say that, it made me start to think like, you know what, some people really do articulate, like, I don't know if he's speaking to the future or not.
Right.
I don't know what could happen. You know, jail can be a dangerous place. Um, it is interesting to me that he says it enough now that it caught my ear. Just like Sonya, when you go into the doctor, he's now talked about dying in jail so much that now I hear it when he says it. I used to not, I'd be like, come on, he just wants someone to feel sorry for him.
Right.
But it is a little concerning. Like, why does he keep saying? And sometimes that energy. I saw people saying laws of attraction. That energy can bring things to you. What do you think about that? Like, does that give you any pause? Do you think he's trying to use that as a tactic to make Sonya feel sorry for him? Do you think he's talking to the prosecutors? Like, or do you think that he really may think like, and he also could be betraying himself because sometimes when people know that they're guilty, they kind of give up. Just like we were talking about the young lady who was killed recently, Madeline Soto, and her mom said that the people were calling her to ask her if she wanted to be in a search party. And it's like, your daughter's missing. Why would somebody have to call you? Wouldn't you be out with flyers looking here, there, and everywhere trying to find your child? But clearly something was going on in that household with the boyfriend and all of that stuff, right?
Yeah,
Nesto
absolutely.
to resign himself to being in jail, living this life in jail, dying in jail, because he may know, because again, Joey even said that too, there's some psychology going on here, right? I'm hearing the gloom and doom, a little bit of the misery. Is his brain sometimes he's on a high and he thinks he's getting out, and sometimes he seems to be very much on a low, resigning himself to, I think I'm going to be here. Why would you think you're going to be there if you are innocent? You should know that you should be getting out. You shouldn't be surprised if you think that you are innocent, right? And the fact that he's still sitting there now getting a bond, I don't know. What do you think about some of that gloom and doom and negative talk? Because sometimes, like someone like a Lamont,
Hmm.
you have to really talk him off the cliff. The one thing that Lamont does when he talks to Nesto is give him some kind of like, man, it's okay. You need to just believe in God. You need to pray. You need to do that. You're going to be all right. We're going to have a good time when you get out. Like he gives him a lot of positive reinforcement. Nesto needs a lot of positive reinforcement. And I don't know if that's just a jail thing or what. What's your thoughts on that? Have you thought about that at all? He just seems to be very negative sometimes.
Well, I know on this last call when he said it, I really think he genuinely meant it. But because he said it before in another call, he knows even if Nesto gets 20 years, he, being his age, that's just part of him recognizing I'm 60. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter almost what they throw at me. It's like a life sentence, and I have a possibly good chance of dying in here, whether he intends to or not. So yeah, that's very real. At times he definitely used it as a pity party, that's for sure. But
Hmm.
that was before everything came out. But now that he knew, like Sonya said, every time I look at my side of my bed and wait on you to come or whatever, and then they throw another charge. Yeah, after that, yeah, Nesto, he was feeling the heat. He was feeling the heat. And you'd have to think about that, but that's about the only thing he cares about is his life. I mean,
That's all he
he
got.
right. So him saying that, I think that's about one of the only true honest things he said, which is why he sometimes blindly definitely believes in Sonya. Like he said, you trying to set me free. He grasping at straws at that point, even though
Yeah.
she's doing absolutely nothing. It's like she's moving in reverse basically, but
Well, Sonya is if Sonya is good at one thing, Sonya is excellent at cap.
right.
Sonya is very good at, I mean, she even immediately went into Diddy. Like when Diddy had the lawsuit filed or whatever, she's like, "Oh, they made that up. Who's got evidence for 27 years? They must have." She said, I got it. The police brought it in and they planted it somewhere, and now they got someone to speak on it, and this, that, and the other thing, and da 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 da. Like she got a damn answer for every damn case, and it's always revolving around somebody planting something. Someone's got some evidence. She doesn't want to believe anything on anyone she believes in. Anyone she doesn't like, oh, they're just messy on purpose. They're messy. They're messy for money. They're da 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 da. It's never a good reason for anyone that she doesn't like. But if she likes you, she's going to cap for you and come up with a defense for you. There's always some sort of reason, and she got it, and oh, I just figured it out. Like she's a mess.
So was she to say how close he was to Erica? Like,
She
yeah,
has
they
no idea.
similar stuff, but just so happened none of it ever, none of it has to do with anything that he's in jail for at this point.
Eric is keeping very quiet, and if I were Nesto, I would be nervous of that because nobody knows what Erica's doing. If Erica's on social media, first of all, I don't think she's allowed to be, but even if she is, she's smart enough to be out here with not her picture and not making any ripples and waves. Ma'am is on the DL, minding her business and staying out the way. I mean, Erica could be in here right now for all we know, but we don't know because she's not stupid. I mean,
Right.
that's how she got out of jail and Nesto's still in jail. That's how, she may have information. And look, with the crimes that she has been over here impersonating lawyers and doing all kinds of stuff and filing paperwork, she could be, I mean, nobody wants to go spend 10 years in jail, even if she got 5, 10, 20 years. That type of a felony could hurt her very much. So if she's able to give some evidence and get the heat off of her, maybe that's something that she's willing to do.
So she
So
could
yeah, Sonya doesn't know anything about Erica King.
the document they need. She gonna have every document they need.
Yeah. I mean, and she might go ahead and tell it like, hey, this is what I was doing. This is how we did it. This is what happened. When this would happen, he would call me and say X, Y, and Z. I mean, she might be telling the whole entire operation. Because I
Yeah.
mean, they may want to know, like, okay, like, do we have the full operation here, or do we have, sometimes you have two people that could lead you to 20, that could lead you to a multi-million-dollar situation, not just two people who are running paperwork. You might have the people who are, shipping cars off, and the people who are purchasing them, and where you're getting this. I mean, there could be a whole entire operation going on that Erica could be giving
Right.
up information to. So
Yeah,
I
because they
don't know.
cars all sound like all over the US just about. So it definitely takes more than just them two to manage that.
Absolutely, especially they're moving cars, they're washing titles, they're duping people, they're promising credit services, all different kinds of stuff. So yeah, absolutely, it was a mess.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what do you think? Do you think that there's going to be? I really do think that they're going to try. I feel like the CP went away because they didn't have enough to get a conviction, or maybe they just didn't want to invest. Maybe they just felt like they just did not have enough to really get a conviction. But if they're going to try to deliver a case to the grand jury, they might have a case.
Oh yeah. Something that the lawyer was saying in that last bail hearing that I couldn't quite hear, but the judge, of course, she did not want to hear because that is not the question that she asked that the
Oh my God.
but she mentioned something about conspiracy or RICO or something again, and she was trying to make an excuse as to why something was like it was, but that they were actually looking into something else. But they definitely are, and he knows they're on his tail. Unfortunately, he needs so many lawyers, so many cases. He keep talking about the M charge finances of a lawyer. But sir, if you had not done so many crimes that cross so many different spectrums, you would not still probably be in there. You talking
Right.
about who might have just got locked up on suspicion of the M word. Yeah, that's one person, one unfortunately, and they could be out. But you had so many victims, and it was financial crimes and all this other stuff. So yeah, you weren't a regular case. You never were.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So we'll
It's
see.
a lot.
Yeah.
Wh-
Thanks, Fran.
Oh, you're welcome, PW. Thank you so much for calling in. You have a wonderful evening, and then we'll talk to you again soon, okay?
I appreciate it. Bye bye.
Okay, you take care. Have a good night. Okay, guys, let me read a couple of these stickers and super chats that came in real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all go, guys. Husband came home since we've been talking, and we've been over 3 hours. But it's members of mods tonight. Um, this girl packed her stuff and moved all the way to Atlanta. She's obsessed. Guys, Lifetime, ever since the Wendy Williams thing came out, I've been watching a little bit of Lifetime. They have single black female, single black woman, single black female part two. I was watching that last night. Well, not last night, this afternoon. I was 45 minutes in before I was like, what am I watching? It was good though. Um, she did move for Nesto. Okay. She absolutely did. Um, this has been on her chest since Officer Fields found out where the booty salon was. Ring thang ho up Rocky Balboa. Ring thag ho up. Ring that ring that hoe up, Rocky Balboa. Look, Raquel let Sonya have it. So, yes, absolutely. Shirley loves Ratchet TV. The more Ratchet, the better. This is out of her mouth. She's not slow. Shirley is the embodiment of the grown folks, Ratchet TV. She is Ratchet TV now. She got what she wanted. She is a Ratchet TV episode. Um, I converse with high profile clients often, and you'd be surprised at how little they know about real life and handling hard situations, and they lose it. So, yeah, I mean, some people are very sheltered um, for many different reasons. So, absolutely, I believe that. Happy Wednesday, tribe. Thank you for all the laughs. Thank you, Jay Washington. I appreciate that. Agree with Joey. All of the victims are intensely afraid to come forward and just give a public statement, except Charleston, and that's against Erica. He's an observer and excuse me. He's an observer and very dark and deranged and desperate. You think he's an observer? Um I don't know Charleston White like that, but if you say so, if that's what he's been doing, I know that he doesn't have a great read online, put it that way, so it doesn't surprise me. Um, Sonia said you were going to sue people in the comments. Ain't got no girl. And you unconsciously biased. How is she gonna sue someone from the comments? You know what I mean? Like, just think about it. She can't. I mean, you like seriously. You know what I mean? They're ridiculous. I'm not worried. And you guys shouldn't be either. And I don't care. I don't. It's okay. We're not gonna pay attention to that. Ponytail does not move or set any. Ponytail doesn't set the pace, and she doesn't order our steps. Okay. She's watching us. Is she even on this thing anymore? We're watching phone calls from prison, and she's desperado to talk to her man, and that's it, and that's all. If she wants to start putting up videos again, we can come over to her place. But right now, sis, you in my bushes, okay? Don't come. If you don't like the conversation over here, don't come or don't comment, okay? And get your money up so you can get your man out, right? Sonia doesn't even have $250, okay? These people are ridiculous. The first thing that someone's going to say to them is, "Why are you watching?" There's people who's talking about and everybody else. Okay. Where is Ponytail, guys? Where's Ponytail? Is she working a 9 to 5 to get bail? Is she in bed with egg on her face? Is she on her way to Cobb Visitor Center, or is she on the phone with Nesto? You guys are funny. Almost 1,300 votes, guys. If everyone's voted, that's amazing. 29 more votes and we'd have 1,300. But yeah. Let me let you guys see. Oh, let me share my screen. I'll let you guys see, and then I'm gonna let y'all go because it's getting late over here. Let me let y'all see. Put this right on the screen. Look at that. Let me make it just a little smaller so you guys can see. Thank you, Vicky. Appreciate it. Where's Ponytail, guys? Okay, let me end the poll. I ended it just in time to have to come see it from. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's saying 1,200 votes, right? Where's Ponytail? Number 4 answer, she's working a 9 to 5. We all know she's not going to get a 9 to 5. Also, she has a criminal background, so it's probably hard for her to get a job. Number 3 answer was on her way to the visitor center. If there's one thing that we know for sure is that at least once a week, sis is going to go see her man. Number 2 answer, in bed with egg on her face. Okay. And the number 1 answer, which we already knew this, girl, she is on the phone with Nesto. I'm done, y'all. Y'all are so funny. Let me screenshot this so I can post it. Y'all are funny. Am I in this? Okay. Oh, you guys. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock. You guys make sure to tune into Tasha K tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Tomorrow at noon, I won't be here. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yes. Tomorrow, I will be on at noon on Tasha K. So I hope you guys will come. I'll drop the link. It's the Wine is the New Tea at 12 o'clock tomorrow. So make sure, yes, 12 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock. Yes. So I didn't want to say anything until it was time, and it's time. So tomorrow, 12 o'clock, I will be on Wine is the New Tea. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 12 noon. It's going to be fun because I don't know any of the people that I'm going to be on the panel with, and I'm so excited. So I already turned in my topics and everything, so I'm excited. So I'm excited, guys. You guys are amazing. And it's really a lot of it's because of you guys and what we've been doing over here that got me a call to do it. So it's exciting. So yeah, tomorrow make sure to put your manicure emojis up and your pink hearts and whatever. And let them know that we are in the house. So I appreciate y'all very much. And then I'll come live afterwards and we'll talk about it. So, yes. Thank you. You guys are amazing. I feel like I'm losing my voice tonight. So I'm going to let y'all go. I'm a little tired. We've had a lot going on. Rhonda Jersey is in the house. Absolutely. Always and forever. We've had a lot going on. Lots of changes, lots of new things, lots of growth. Just for us as a family, everything. So, but I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are so supportive in so many ways and you don't even know it. But showing up, supporting this platform and content, it means so much to me. So, I can't even put it into any more words than I am at this moment, but thank you very much. You guys are so much fun. Thank you. Okay, guys, I will make sure to drop the link at some time in the morning. And then if it's even posted, I don't know how soon they post it. Like, I think you just have to be, you get your alert. Tasha K is going live. So if you're not subscribed to Unwind with Tasha K, definitely do that. But when I get the link for the live, I should have it by 11:30 my time, which would be like 8:30 in California. As soon as I get the link, I will drop it and share it on both my platforms for you guys to come through. And if you don't get to watch it while it's live, of course, it's going to be on the replay, but it's going to be fun. So I'm gonna check my email to see what topics they have set up because they send us a itinerary of what the show is going to be, and it's exciting. So because I loved it. If you guys couldn't tell how much I enjoyed the episode that we did regarding the Nesto stuff, I mean, I enjoyed it so much. It was so fun. So I'm looking forward to it again. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining me tonight. This was like an extra long live, and I'll be live tomorrow for a little bit after so we can kind of post game and talk about what just happened and anything else. But yeah, I'm getting really tired. So you guys take care. Have a wonderful evening. And if you're on the replay, surprise. That was my surprise. I've been wanting to tell you guys, but I just felt like I shouldn't until everything was like double, triple. It's the next day confirmed. So everything is all set. You know me, I don't tell my left hand what my right hand is doing. So I just don't. But I'm telling you guys on tonight that I'll be on tomorrow. Okay. The panel was amazing. It was so much fun. All right, guys, take care. Have a good evening. We'll talk tomorrow. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Bye.